Okay. Everybody, it's time for the show. 2 count, we about that go. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, rest, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Squared circle and a microphone. 2 count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut on raised with 2 fingers up, JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite, next level, top shelf. I'm like, ah. Welcome to the show. 2 count. Welcome to the show.
Oh, hi, everybody. JR, you're still muted.
Why did you mute us?
I didn't do shit, dude.
Wait, hang on. I actually am curious. You didn't unmute your own self, did you, right away? Tom?
Nope. My computer and system just loves to work properly, unlike your camera or anything like that.
Piece of shit, dude. This thing's such a piece of shit. JR, why'd you tell me to buy this thing like 8 years ago?
Dude,
it was 8 years ago, bro. Technology.
Just go find the instructions.
Hey, someone else who doesn't feel good. Awesome.
I feel fine. I'm just not into it. I'm grumpy and I'm just not into it tonight.
So
when you post something saying that you're hot and mean, and then people keep saying that you're mean.
I look at Layden, I'm like, I literally yell at you all the time. Can you please go fucking back me up? And he's on there like, oh, you're barely mean. I'm like, bitch.
I mean, apparently that's why you got angry at me for saying that. I think you're, nice and genuine most of the time, but here I am. Apparently,
why are you guys just trying to ruin my reputation?
I'm trying to
watch.
I just want to play Sims so bad. I'm just not into this tonight. I've been playing Sims at work today, and it killed me to get off of it. I want to play Sims. I don't want to be here. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I just want to play Sims.
This is still sort of real life.
Fucking nerd.
That's all I want to do is play Sims.
Yeah, fucking nerd. Well, hang on a second. You can't, though, because first of all, before we go any further in the show, how about that fucking comeback? All right,
listen, we were on the road.
We won't win another fucking game all year, and I don't even care.
I don't give a shit.
That
Honestly,
win was enough.
I want to beat the Chiefs so bad on Thanksgiving, just because my whole family are Chiefs fans. After that, don't care if we ever win again. Literally. Well, the rest of the season.
I would hope that everyone else agrees with us and supports us, because overall, and Tom, I know you share the same hate. Philadelphia is a shithole. And their fans.
Their fans are terrible.
Suck.
Nina, where have you been?
She feels disrespected because we're not sharing her comments or acknowledging that she's here. But hello, Tina.
Tina was at the show in Rochester.
Oh, I'm aware because my ringside seats went to her and her boyfriend. So
what do you mean yours?
Fucking
Tina and her main.
That's a motherfucker. Those are my VIP tickets. All right.
So me too.
Whatever, dude. They're mine. Okay. They're mine. Always gonna be mine, dude. You don't deserve VIP. You're not top shelf like me. Tina doesn't deserve it either. For God's sake.
It's Thanksgiving. You don't have to.
It's Thanksgiving week. It's still 2 days away, motherfucker.
You don't have to put on this crazy act.
Happy
I'm so thankful for you guys. Oh my God.
Actually, I was going to share something heartfelt like that later in the show, but you know what? Winnie just fucking ruined it.
Yeah, don't fucking do that. I don't want to hear that shit. Do you remember when people used to get on Facebook and do like the 25 days of what they're thankful for or whatever it was, like throughout November until Thanksgiving? I'm like, eat a dick, all of you, all fucking liars.
But I will say this. I am very thankful for all three of you. The show.
Don't get sentimental. I can't.
Is a nice little release.
She's going to start killing you in The Sims now.
Yeah, I gotta go. We're glitching.
And honestly, like, I think you all can agree, it's pretty wild that this show has turned into we've all been able to be involved in like wrestling storylines because of it. So, hey man, let's ride this fucker till the wheels fall off. At this point,
it actually is insane because I don't know any of you. I mean, I do now, but like,
yeah.
Now I hang out with you guys every Tuesday, and I'm like, who are these fucking people?
This
And now
feels
even
like
earlier today,
syndrome.
Lane's just like, I love Tom so much, and I'm like, okay, let's calm down.
First of all, he knows his shit. Okay, he understands what a good
And
person
he's
looks
only
like.
met you once, so it's like you guys are really impressionable, you know.
Hey, you know what? That's the kind of mentality that is top shelf. It's fucking likable if people just give it a shot. Lane gave it a shot. And he likes me. See, we're friends already. Whitney,
Tina,
I know.
Tina must be in a good mood. That I misread it. I had to read it like 4 times.
Listen here, you mid-level bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you're not thankful to me because I'm the only one call you out on your fucking bullshit, okay? Don't ever talk to me again, Tina. Don't ever come up to me at a show and say you want to talk to me. These are real friends right here. These are real friends.
Tina's the
Independent
best.
DIY. Whitney, I guess
So
some
far.
videos about their that they used to live in the barndominium. So I'll send you those over to you.
Oh my god, yes.
Nice.
It's on their channel too, Independent DIY. Go check them out on YouTube.
I'll have to
YouTube
show you
there.
Lane's barndominium that I built in The Sims.
We're still waiting for fucking catio pictures.
Oh well, it's not like done. It's functioning, like they can use it now, but like there's nothing in it other than the stairs to get in and out. Just because that's come to a halt because of Christmas, and I've spent thousands of dollars on Christmas. So
And you got to get Dally another gift, or have you already gotten her another gift?
Yeah,
Thousands of dollars on the catio.
yeah, I'll have
whatever,
to take
Tina.
pictures of the catio this weekend and send them to you in the daylight.
There you go. Anyways, yeah, fun. Great afternoon on Sunday for Whitney, and I literally text Whitney afterwards. I'm like, I am in shock that they fucking did this. Like,
We
good, Dan.
actually went to a movie at like 1:30, and I missed kickoff because we got out of the movie or whatever, and then 7-0, 14-0, 21-0. I shut the game off. I was like, this is whatever. We were in the car the entire game. I shut the game off. I had been checking it on my phone, and it pops up. It sits on my screen when I have Apple CarPlay on. So I saw it go from to 21-7. I'm like, that's crazy. At least we're gonna be on the board. And then I saw 21-14, and I'm like, I mean, what else could they possibly do at that point, And then it tied, and I was like, we got to stop and eat. We got to stop right now. We got to stop. So we stopped, and we stopped somewhere at 8 so we could watch it. And I'm just like in there, like.
So I've been sick like hardcore since Thursday. So like I turned the game on, I fell asleep. I woke up at halftime and it was like, motherfucker, I fall asleep and this is what happened. Like I might as well just shut this shit off. I was too fucking out of it that I just sat there on the couch though and let it stay on. And then they scored that first one and I was like, oh. And then I started chatting with the boys, Tom. Some of the boys that were
I don't know where it is.
the dealer, the Cole Cannons,
There's probably a mess.
Leo Santels, and all of us for the rest of that was just like, there's no way.
Right.
We're not buying into this. And then right before the tie, that's when Cole's like, I'm starting to believe again, guys. This sucks. But fuck, man, that was crazy. Anyway, sorry. I wish you guys felt the same joy. I know it didn't go as well for y'all. What are you gonna do? What do you think? Honest for Viking fans, honest question. Is this whole concussion protocol real, or is it a cover up on just this kid isn't that good?
Oh, I think it's real. Listen, the Vikings knew what they were going to be doing with for sure. We got to ride or die with JJ McCarthy. Obviously, rookie season's a wash because he's hurt, but then realistically, you need to give the kid a shot. He hasn't lived up to the expectations this year, but also, it's the game plan should be more Kirk Cousins like than it has been. Like honestly, they should be looking for him to dump to the outside, doing some screen passes or some short yardage stuff. Not trying to like extend the field as much as he has been trying to.
Let me stop you a minute, Tom, because that would be nice if the guy had any fucking touch. He throws everything like it's a fucking shot put.
Hey, man.
He's not. His mechanics in throwing are terrible.
Oh, I'd love to see you go out and throw a fucking football.
I was just doing it with my grandkids in the
throwing for 40 yards with your grandkids.
Trampoline.
Now, mind you,
And I'll let you know that I have to have touch to get it over the cage part so that they can still catch it. So, you can go fuck yourself.
Hey,
You're goddamned idiotic. Oh, I'd like to see you go out. Well, Tom, I'd like to see you go and fucking do anything too.
Dude, I threw a football at, not the last show, obviously, because I wasn't there, but Tom, you were you were there. The Waterloo show before this last one, they were throwing a football around in the gym. I threw it once and my whole right arm was in pain instantly. And I was like, oh my God, never again, never again. So yeah, I'll be the first to say I can't throw shit, but it still doesn't stop me from talking badly about Dak Prescott. I will stop. I have stopped since till he fucks up on Thanksgiving.
Hey, Dak had a few good throws there in that game
We're
on
winning
Sunday.
on Thanksgiving.
Hey, fuck CeeDee Lamb though, for real.
Dude, first of all, I totally forgot to even talk about that shit last week where all of a sudden CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens had to be fucking sat for the first drive
because they're
curfew. Like, you're fucking adults who have a job to do. All right. I mean, listen, I didn't want to be here tonight. I know that this is a job I got to do because who the fuck else is going to carry the
You
show?
drink on the job. Fuck you.
Yeah, I drink on this job, bitch. I don't drink on my other job.
These guys get paid millions and they can't curb it for
It's
one
the
fucking
easiest
night.
fucking thing to do. Show up and be back in your hotel by 11:30. It's not even that fucking hard.
So that was
I'm still there for work. Who cares?
So that was a thought in my head for sure.
I don't give
think
a shit if you're puking on the field as long as you're on the field doing something.
And then carrying into this last week with CD, it's like, okay, so you're out fucking partying. My guess is you're fucking keeping the youngster out with you. And then you're dropping passes. Fast forward to this last game. Pickens was the difference. You weren't. You dropped like
I don't think CD can handle someone else being
fucking key passes
on his
you
level.
Dropped the game winner before going to overtime, asshole. It was in your hands, and only one of those I could kind of be like, Dak threw it shitty. The other ones were there, man. He just fucking like, dude, you're getting paid. You're number one. You gotta be that caliber player. That's your time to shine, and he didn't. And yeah, dude,
yeah, and you're right there. Yeah, he should be. And, to your point, though, too, I saw a little thing like, I don't know, ABC, ESPN, or whatever, threw out like the top 5 quarterback wide receiver tandems in the league, and they put CeeDee Lamb and Dak as number 1. I was like, what kind of fucking crazy ass carny shit?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, mostly because Dak is coming back from injury and stuff like that. Hasn't really proven himself long term.
But at the end of this year, it's going to be him and Pickens. And then we're going to lose Pickens.
Probably.
Fucking Jerry.
Doing well, Jerry. Just trying to get through a Tuesday, leading into a big old fucking storm come through Minnesota tomorrow or whatever. So,
but Tom, by the time we get up and are ready to go and do anything, it'll be on.
Oh, you guys got a show?
No. We get the snow. Snow will be done in the morning.
Listen, jackass, what time do you think I start work?
Yeah, that's
9:30, 10.
No, I got to make sure no one else kills themselves fucking trying to walk from their car to the building or whatever tomorrow, man. I got to make sure I'm out there ready to go.
We should get
I
paid.
gotta get my
oh,
salt
dude,
on
I
tomorrow,
suppose
baby.
you got to like fucking get there. Yeah, you got to get there. That fucking sucks. Because the worst thing is somebody slipping and falling.
Yeah.
It's the
because
fucking...
they make a big fucking deal of it. Oh,
it's the absolute worst.
Oh.
Someone just slips and falls.
I mean, it's just that
I love him.
It's just that angle right there,
Oh shit! Oh,
this is what you get for wearing cowboy boots, motherfucker. You wear tennis shoes, you'd be fine, but no, you got to wear fucking your cowboy boots to your whole goddamn I'm from Saskatchewan bullshit.
Oh my god!
I think his jeans are too tight for his leg to be getting lifted that high.
Well, probably.
That might be too.
That's what I think the problem was.
Also, too, he's trying to steal Rhea Ripley's entry here.
I bet it would have been a good kick. If he was like,
I mean, maybe, but again,
he ripped his
out there and be intimidating, and all of a sudden he's laughing going down the fucking ramp. I'm like, well, hey, he can still kick people's ass. That's the whole thing. Like, I don't know, adrenaline
he ripped
kicks
his
in.
pants not too long ago, right?
No, he ripped someone else's. Like,
I thought he ripped his pants.
I thought he like hit Pierce so hard he like ripped Adam Pierce's pants or some shit with a spear or something. Dude, it's so comical because the thing, and I'll stop it now, everybody. But the fucking thing is, Brock's whole gimmick is business. It's business. So to see him have to fucking like laugh, we see it with R-Truth, right? That whole thing, like he fucking R-Truth broke him. JR, I think you were with me the night he came out at the Target Center, like one of the only times he was at a Raw in Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
where they were trying to make him heel, even though they flew the maroon and gold Betty when he came out for the Ghosts. They still tried to make him the heel, and Heyman just couldn't give his promo and eventually just left. And as he's leaving, you watch on TV, and he's like, "I told you they wouldn't boo me." So see the fucking human in him, and then like with this, the laughing, and then after, did you see when he was walking back, he stopped and like marked the spot he slipped on with his foot, pointing it to Heyman and the rest of the guy. That's a fucking spot. Yeah, it's so funny, dude. It's just because also he's the guy that like this doesn't happen a lot.
Well, I mean, it would happen more maybe if he was there more often. We don't know. I mean, he is the ultimate part timer right now. So, but I mean, it's gonna be interesting seeing him in War Games. So
I'd say I would say he's one of the only people that argument can be made that it's okay.
Oh, he's still such a draw, but also too like with some of the allegations and what he's been named in.
Yeah, and that's a little wild, but
yeah. But I mean, obviously, most of the fans, I wouldn't say they don't give a shit, but also they understand like that's the real life side of this. This is the entertainment side. So,
dude, 100%. Like I said, I was good old Kieran's Irish Pub, yummy.
Kieran's is a dope spot, man. I hope you all enjoy that. And also Brian Adams, man. I didn't know he's coming to Target Center. That seems like it'd be a good show. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about Brian Adams, but like,
is he the everything I do it for you?
Yep.
Gosh, one of my favorite Family Guys bits is they did an episode where Stewie falls in love and he recreates that whole music video, and it's just the funniest fucking thing. Stewie singing that song. Sorry. Anyways,
there's the opening act. Holy shit, man! Fucking bring me back to the '80s, baby.
Dang,
80s, early '90s.
Gonna be hopping.
And you're flying into Minneapolis, huh? Yeah, as long as you're doing it in the afternoon or late morning, man.
Well, you guys are flying in.
That's what he said. He said earlier. Yeah, he's
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah,
Instead of driving, that's a deal.
Safe
right
travels. Safe travels.
Well, I mean, they'll be fine. Like they could honestly, if you're going from the airport to downtown, you could really just ride the light rail. You don't even have to worry about some Uber schmuck who doesn't know how to drive the shit. So,
yeah, I'm just worried about those winds, man.
Well,
I'm not even worried about the snow tomorrow. Like, it's the wind that's going to be a bitch. 40, 50 mile per hour winds. Anyways,
these are professional pilots we're talking about here. And obviously, going from Milwaukee or whatever.
Yeah, but you know who they used to let defrost those fucking planes?
Me.
He's sitting on top of you, so I don't know about that.
Flight out of is it like just a regional airline then, Dan, or is it Delta, American? What are we doing here? Out of Green Bay, who are the Packers sponsored by as far as getting their fucking flights up there, huh? Whitney, you been to Green Bay before?
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you fly, or did you drive up? It's probably smart.
Or drive it.
It was like 12 hours.
I tell you what, though, actually, it is a fucking shame. By the way, yeah, Delta. There you go. All right, nice. It's a shame because you got screwed here in the cities, the Twin Cities, as far as trying to go down towards where like Whitney is or St. Louis. There's no good fucking interstate. It's just bullshit because the Riverway. Yeah, because fucking commerce happens through the fucking river. I don't goddamn travel on a riverboat, you assholes.
Tired of looking at Iowa.
No fucking kidding. I had a business meeting down in St. Louis once, and or like a week of work down there and stuff. And guys from Wisconsin were driving down. I'm like, I had to fly. They're like, why? I go, there's no good roads. It's easier still to spend 2 hours waiting at the airport to then fly the hour and get off a fucking plane than it is to drive fucking 5.5, 6 hours or 8 hours somewhere. I don't know what the fuck it is, but like,
but it isn't. No, it isn't that difficult. Me and Poulos drove down to Decatur, and we drove through Madison instead of drive through Iowa.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you either got to go cross over through Wisconsin, then through Illinois, or you got to try to go through Iowa. I said it's just not a great way of doing it. Again, the interstate system from the Twin Cities to St. Louis fucking sucks.
When are we going to be able to just Star Trek this shit and fucking just, you know what I mean? Like,
let me ask you this, Tom.
Are we not in the future?
Tom, do you drive to visit your family down in Dallas? Or do you fly?
I mostly fly. I've driven before. What?
I mean, because you fly because it's quicker, right?
Well, yes, but
But that's
Also,
a very nice interstate highway that drives all the way down there.
believe me, I'm aware, and I have driven it before, and I have no problem with it. I've driven back, down, basically try to just go straight through. I've driven back straight through, where literally all I'm doing is just stopping in for food here and there. But
Yeah.
that 17-hour drive, it gets to be a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Driving sucks. Anyways,
well, Dan, good for you. Have fun.
yeah,
at,
you guys have a
Brian
blast
Adams
tomorrow
Inventory.
night. Yeah, it'll be good times. Good times for sure.
Tell Brian Adams he cuts like a knife.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So, Whitney, who were you killing, or what were you doing that got you so into The Sims today?
Decorating houses.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Get ready for Christmas.
I download shells on the gallery. Like other simmers will build houses, and you can either get them furnished or just the shell. And I'll do just the shell. And I download so much customizable content that I have really pretty like flooring and wallpapers and furnitures and things downloaded in my game. And I just like to decorate it all.
Has there never been a wrestling crossover with The Sims?
The Sims hasn't had any kind of like, not The Sims 4. It hasn't had a crossover. The Sims 3 had like a Katy Perry Sweet Treats crossover. Like
Gross.
it's done shit like that. Yeah, but
You can
I showed you the Jey Uso that I made in my game, didn't I? Yeah.
You did. Have you made Rollins yet?
No. Lane will probably torch my laptop if I put
She's
Seth
foreboding.
Rollins in a Sims game.
Okay, but then if you're gonna do that, make one for him. Make one of the girls
Make
for
him
him.
a Rhea.
There you go. Make him a Rhea Ripley.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get into my save file because I have a file of me and Lane. I'm just gonna make us get divorced and put him with Rhea and put me with Seth.
But you can both still kill Tom, right?
Yes, absolutely. Tom can always die.
The day, you know what I'm gonna laugh at, guys? No, you know what I'm gonna laugh at?
Shit, and all of a sudden, just people are gonna be like, "Oh, fuck it! Is that a terroristic threat? Is that just a threat?"
I'm gonna laugh because one of these days, someday in the future, I hope it happens. Watch Tom come out of fucking nowhere and be like, you know what, motherfuckers? I've been playing The Sims this whole time too. And guess what? Here's a bunch of videos of me killing all three of your asses. And it's just him killing me, JR, and Whitney.
Well, Tom, I just want you to know the Sims 4 base game is free to download. If you just download the EA app, you can download it in there. So
I also like how anybody on this show thinks I have enough time to play The Sims.
Oh, no, I
what else are you possibly doing? Quit acting like you're so busy. Okay, if you have time to make out with old ladies in bar parking lots, you have time to play The Sims.
First of all, I like my real life enough to not have to worry about making a fucking separate life on the computer.
Okay, so if you like your real life, you would like to go destroy. I mean, I find pleasure in killing you in the Sims virtually.
That's
you
fine.
would love just destroying.
Do you have like a list of people you kill on these games? That's a yes. That's a fucking yes.
does.
There's
I
a
don't want to
list.
admit.
You
I
don't
can
know.
wait.
You don't have
this
to.
enemy. I got this enemy. I got
I'm
this
gonna make
enemy.
I told Lane I'm gonna make an entire like a separate save file where there's an entire household of just him, like 20 lanes, and every time he pisses me off, I'm just gonna go murder one of them.
So
right.
anybody that was commenting on that Facebook earlier today, here is the mean Whitney.
This
I'm
is
so
the hot
pissed off that
Whitney.
everyone's on there saying I'm not mean because I'm like, I know I've cussed out at least 3 of you fucking people. So let's
I mean, I was
tone
one
it
of
down a
them.
notch. You don't have to be scared of me enough to say that I'm not mean. I would prefer if you were just honest.
I was honest. You
At
have
least be
actually been,
respectable, you know.
you've been nice and genuine to me several times. More often than not, actually.
Oh, you almost made me.
Maybe
sad.
I'm just a great actress.
You've never
mean,
been
you
mean to me, but I'm pretty sure you're apathetic to my plight.
I mean,
I
you
don't
are
know
a
what
world
that means,
class.
but I just like you, JR.
I don't know what that means. I just like you.
Okay.
That's fucking great.
Don't use words I can't comprehend. I can't get on
All right.
ChatGPT to look up definitions while we're here, okay?
Yeah,
Well,
she
I
is
didn't
from
mean to.
Southern Illinois. They are real dumb down there. So
If it's not ye or ha, I don't know what you're talking about.
Again,
Yeehaw!
we've seen videos of what goes on down where she's at, so
Mhm.
understandable.
Yeah. Some of the world's
Well-
worst karaoke.
Tom and I have both done shows.
My dad is a
down in that
legend. Thank you.
neighborhood, So
What is it? What is it? Does your dad like wrestling? I think he's
No,
great.
my
No.
mom.
Oh, okay, I couldn't remember.
It's like the
Uh,
opening after your mother. Is that what I
And
remember?
everyone's like, oh my God. It's so funny because Sunday we went to a bar and we were talking to this guy that was just sitting at the bar and karaoke got brought up, and I was like, oh my god, it was me and my youngest sister Katie and Lane, and I'm like, my dad's a karaoke legend, like whatever. And so we showed him a picture of my dad, and he's like, oh my god, yeah, which one of you girls was the one that's really into wrestling? I was like, that's me. So I know my dad just runs around
Oh my
talking about
God.
it all the time.
That's freaking great.
If your dad wants to start talking about the 2 Count show that you're on, that'd be great too. You know,
I should invite my dad to be. He'll be like, what is a podcast? What does
Oh
that
my
mean?"
God. We'll let him sing a
This is-
song.
This is what he'll be sitting here doing. He'll be like, where are they at? Where are they at? Like, I can just see him trying to figure out what a podcast is.
just have him sit next to you and just guide him through.
I'm gonna buy him a karaoke machine for Christmas.
I mean, it sounds like he should have already had one.
Yeah, the fact that he doesn't
Hold on a
is
minute.
also criminal. We're terrible children, you know.
JR's house is on fire. Oh, look how.
Probably.
Did you see it? That looked like it hurt just for him to get up.
And he's just
listen.
up in the clouds.
He
He's
just,
got old knees.
he just jumped without a parachute.
Yee!
he just
There I go.
he just doesn't come back the rest of the fucking night now. Just like,
Jared died on air. Who knew?
he did it for all of you.
He's on that magic carpet that doesn't exist.
How long are you guys gone?
Oh, hang on. Oh, did he get a dog? Is he dog sitting? You know, JR loves a dog. Didn't the dog they had pass Tom?
Yes, yeah. Muggsy.
Oh, yeah,
has-
so like he's like JR needs a dog.
Hi, Ganner. You want to go see
Did you realize you had your hair out of the way, Whitney? Just because
Yeah, so I can hear. That's
Dog-
right. I'm putting my ear up to the camera. I'm an
you
idiot.
held the blonde out of the way so I can hear. What the fuck?
Eat a dick, Tom.
Ah, there it is. So mean to me.
Tom,
Little biatch.
while we're waiting for JR to come back,
Uh huh.
just something else to brighten your mood because I know you're having a rough day.
Let's go out.
I'm not really having a rough day. I just didn't really want to be here. So
Well, just
Yeah.
this is coming.
I know. We're less than a year away now.
Not yet. No.
It's exciting.
I also don't know what happened to Six Man or like their page over there because I signed up for the automatic payment and then it wasn't going through or whatever.
Did anyone come
And then
here?
also they also said I missed my deposit or whatever, so then I had to repay plus then a late fee. I'm like, I don't.
Dinner.
You got a dog now, Jr. You got a dog. He's not even listening to me
He
right now.
can't hear you. He can't hear you.
I know. It's
Where's
not
all
like
your
when you-
cats? Where the fuck the cats at?
Yeah, I don't know. Lane, where are all my cats at?
Jr. Do you have a dog with you now?
Elsa!
I do.
Is he gonna be? Oh, Papa, no.
Puppy.
Guinea.
Fine.
I'm gonna have to go take him upstairs though.
Bring her to me.
Because
Why?
he's not gonna behave. I'll be
Oh,
right
you
back.
You don't know.
No, I know.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, I know.
I thought,
We
that,
love animals on the show.
What?
I thought that earbud was stuck in his ear. I thought that's why he couldn't get it out.
I had a Friendsgiving on Saturday with Tovar and Audrey at their place, and I'll tell you what, man, it was a lot of fun, great food. I was asked like why I don't have any pets. I was like, because I'm away all the time. I could have cats, but I also don't want. Oh, she's smarter than I am.
I know Tom can't be trusted. He doesn't like animals.
I love animals. Actually, cats, dogs, all animals love
Yeah,
me.
hey,
And I love
discount
all
loves-
animals. Just
Discount loves Tom.
Elsa and I shared a bowl of cereal last night. Lane
Nice.
thinks that's disgusting, but
it
I
is
let her lick the milk out of the spoon and then I ate the cereal.
Oh, okay. So wait, she drank the milk and you ate it after. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Whitney, there's an R word that I want to call you right now, but I don't think we'd be able to stay on Twitch or YouTube or X by you.
Why?
Why? Because
Yeah.
your cat steps
Look at
in
her.
a litter box
Aw, poor cat eye.
to
Okay,
do
we'll
its
just make out
business,
all night
and then
anyway.
we'll lick its paws. So I don't need a pet hamster. How dare you?
Dude, you know what? I'll tell you this though. Like, as much as I love having pets, and I will always have pets, it never gets. It still always sucks when you have to go through the fucking phase of them going.
Don't. I can't even think about it.
You know what I mean? Like, it just sucks.
I can't.
Yeah.
Oh my
It-
god,
it
Elsa
fucking
is my
sucks.
everything. I would die.
A friend of the show, good friend of our show, Jordan Max,
That's my Ellie.
had a beautiful kitty down in Cali and ended up getting cancer, and she had to put it down this week. And the cat was young, like it was younger. If I
How do you
remember.
find out your cat has cancer? I'm a bad cat mom. I don't think I would ever know that.
Well, I mean, normally if they stop
Clint-
eating and you got to bring them in, like that's how most people find out. Because my brother and his wife, the 2 of the 3 dogs that they've had have both had cancer. Literally, these dogs have been fine one day, also the next day they're not eating, they're lethargic, they're laying down all the time, there's no energy. Bring them into the vet, all of a sudden, an X-ray or MRI shows that there is just cancer. Everybody's like, how the fuck do you not like how the dog? But the dogs just love life so much that they'll keep going. Like, my people are here. I love my people. So they get excited and then they just forget about the pain. And then like just one day it's just too much. And then got to put them down. So,
And I know with cats, like I've heard that it can go like literally they're fine one day and the next day it's just fucking done.
Aw.
Yeah. Anyways, just pressing it up.
Clint wants to know if he's seen you today.
Yeah, I don't know, Clint. I don't know. Yes, as of now, yes. We shall see how Saturday is going to go weather-wise, but as of now, yes, it is only 2 hours away. It's not super far, so we can just take it slow. It's not like I'm going to Oskaloosa in January, like that first show where it was looking pretty bad. But yeah, you can see me. You can see me.
Oh yeah, there's shit down
Oh,
here.
so last
Dude, fucking
season.
JR already. Oh yeah, there's shit down here. That didn't take long at all for that dog to shit in his room. Got there immediately. I was like, fuck.
We really should tell him to make sure he mutes himself. You know what? Actually, I could do that.
I wish we could just make it louder. Actually, I would love.
I know.
I know, but also we don't need to have that kind of language on the show unless it's somebody who's actively on here.
If anybody's wondering here. Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
There you go. The Saturday night social experiment wrestling Thanksgiving extravaganza. We got Colt Cabana coming in. Again, hopefully weather doesn't play any factors into this. But we got Colt Cabana coming in. I heard tickets are selling pretty good, so you might want to get them. That's going to be at the American Legion in Sumner, Iowa this Saturday night. Be good to see old Colt. We hadn't seen him in a minute.
It has been a while, since I got a little top shelf signed action figure there at Treasure Island from good old Colt. He's one of the realest dudes in wrestling, man. Like anybody who's not met Colt Cabana, he's just an absolute delight. Like,
Okay.
his character is just literally him turned up to 11. I mean,
I have
he's
to-
such a personable dude.
I have to ask. Do you think he is a little bothered? I'm not going to ask him this. Whatever. But like, tweet us. Do you think he gets a little bothered? Because like, right, it's been fucking boom, boom, Colt Cabana, boom, boom for years. Like he's the first wrestling podcast. We are all just fucking following what he did. Like he put it on the map.
Yes.
You think he gets a little fucking like I would gets a little pissed when he sees this fucking Costco motherfucker and his family basically ripping his gimmick off on AEW television, the company he works for. Like I'd be like, what are we doing?
I mean, I gotta assume that he's maybe giving a blessing, but he's probably pretty pissed off that they're using it, especially when it's Boom and Doom. When Costco guy pairs up and teams with QC Marshall, excuse me.
Even the colors were like
so super similar. It's dumb, but hey, listen, Colt's he's a player, man. Like he understands this is a business. Maybe there's some residuals or some royalties he's getting. Who knows? But
I get it, and like I just to me where he's at in his career, he should be regarded as a kind of a legend status of that locker room because he's been at it for so long and he's done so much and he's been everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just like it hurts me to see that because it's like who the fuck is this Costco? Like and again I get that social medias has become like a thing where those are celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly none of us, well, Whitney's closest out of the four of us, but clearly none of us are at that level though. But like a Logan Paul who has millions and millions and millions of views makes sense. The fucking Costco guy from like TikTok, it's just doesn't, it seems low barrel. Especially when we've seen way bigger celebrities involved in that crowd at AEW. That it's like, why are you using these fucking people?
Well, and I think it's because it's that market, right? So they were in Newark, New Jersey for the show on Saturday. So, they're from that area, New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York City kind of thing. So like they are part of the audience and they might have a following enough to maybe bring some extra people to that pay-per-view. But to be real fair, Full Gear is always it's a great show. I mean, when we went to the one at Target Center, holy fuck, was that a great show? Like obviously it's one of AEW's first 4 pay-per-views that they've had. So, like what it was like, yeah, because it's Double or Nothing, All Out, Full Gear, and Revolution. So that's like their big 4 pay-per-view. And realistically, man, like it fucking kills every time. Like it just happens to be this is on the pre-show. You got Costco guy and QT Marshall taking on who the fuck ever. Roppongi Vice or RPG Vice. Part of the Don Callis family. So that's another thing. You got to have somebody who's mediocre at best beating up a Don Callis team.
That, or wouldn't it make sense to fucking, instead of QT, if you let these guys rip off Colt's fucking gimmick, like just let him be the guy that partners with him?
So then it's boom, boom, boom. Because Colt's boom, boom, right? And then
he's boom. So yeah, it would be 3 booms. Fucking A, it writes itself. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. Well, especially if you're gonna have Doom. Like I don't. Oh, sorry, JR. I muted your mic because you were gone and you were talking weird shit on the upstairs with the dog.
Tom was being considerate. He didn't want your
Thanks, Tom. All I was doing was yelling at my fucking son that left already because the very first thing the dog did was shit in the house.
Grandpa!
What a lovely dog.
I'm excited to see you. Let me shit on the floor.
Boom and Doom. Roppongi Vice.
Could you imagine if we humans were like that? Like, I'm so excited to see you. I just peed myself.
Sometimes. I mean, have you ever had nephews? Sometimes my nephews, when they were real little, as soon as I'd show up, they all of a sudden just get so excited they fucking would pee their diaper and shit,
Oh my God.
Whitney, oh my God.
Listen, it's a real thing. Hey,
wait a minute. Were they excited or were they scared?
Listen, okay, my oldest nephew is a redhead, so he's not scared of another redhead, okay? And the youngest one has clearly an older brother who is a ginger, so like
all gingers
they are.
Yeah, all the gingers stick together.
You old fuck. Listen, I'm trying to be on my best behavior because this is Thanksgiving week, and I feel like next week we're right in this Christmas mood. We're home stretch.
Ooh. Hey, y'all. Yeah, that means the 2-count holiday Christmas party's coming up.
Lift it up and show it.
Let's
what
see
the
your
fuck
meat.
is the holiday party?
Oh, well, we just invite a whole bunch of people to come through and just
we basically send a link out to all our friends and everybody.
Look, I even get a sauce heart.
Oh, it's a heart. Oh, Lane, you fucking stud.
Lane's the best when I'm not mad at him.
You should never be mad at him because Lane is the best, period.
It does. Yeah, it kind of sounds like you don't have a lot of reasons to be mad at him.
Yeah, it sounds like he's the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Okay, the best thing that ever happened to me was me. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I love myself, Tom. You should learn it.
By the way, I love that you fucking had your. I love that you had your fucking Range Rover in your fucking professional photos. That was classy.
Yeah,
part of the family.
No, I love it. Like pictures with the things she loves, right?
I've got to look at 900 pictures of these motherfuckers' ugly ass snot-nosed fucking kids. Enjoy my car, bitch.
Yeah, where's my
make that one a short so I can share it, JR, on my Facebook.
What if we had this on your car, on the hood?
No.
I'll make you.
I hope you're prepared to pay me $1,000 a month to have that on my car.
Nah, fuck that.
Could you guys imagine if we could somehow pull that fucking prank off? We get down there. Lane would have to help. We get that fucking car.
Would.
She wakes up the next day, comes out, and that fucking car is just completely wrapped in that.
The front half is JR's head, and then it just goes back into his hair.
or we fucking put all 3 of us on the windows.
No, I was gonna say, like, yeah, make it a graphic.
God, yeah, like I'm just driving you guys around.
Yeah, make JR like a graphic on the back window where the windshield wiper is part of his hair.
Yes,
Blows up a little bit.
dude, that JR. If you sell that 8x10 and then the windshield wiper thingy, like Tom just said, is like a package deal at shows, you fucking make some bank on your merch. People buy that shit. People buy anything that just.
People are weird as fuck, man.
So
Like,
here's what I can tell you. And
I
I'll
still have your
disagree with
overly
you.
huge magnet on my fridge.
I'll disagree with you. Other than those magnets, nobody has ever purchased anything with my face on it.
No, but you should make your face with the hair for the wind. I'd put it on my Rovi. Do you know how many people would put that all over Snapchat and like all? It would just be because people are like, "What the fuck is this on this Range Rover? Who is this guy?"
dude, actually, JR, make that Brazzers your new magnet.
And then
That works so well, dude.
I can get a little sticker that says "at the 2 count," like with the Instagram handle, so people will go follow it to see what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tom and I, we have shows that are gonna happen in 2026. We're gonna do stuff, right? Right? That's a fair, safe thing to say.
Yeah.
To what
Why don't you guys
extent?
find somewhere closer to me that we can have shows?
Hey, who knows? It may happen. You never know. Find us. Find us.
We had a wedding show all
Hey,
set up, and
if
somebody
you could-
fucked that up.
Whitney, if you can find a venue and line up some good sponsors, we'll bring the show.
I mean,
I'm
that's
gonna
actually
ask
the
my boss
thing.
right
Yeah.
now.
Why do you think these Rochester shows have been so successful? Ace literally mentioned it last week that if Luke and Malice thought that Ace couldn't come through, or Ace and Tim couldn't come through, like they wouldn't have done it. So, Whitney, we know people down in your neck of the woods. We could pull this off. Plus, we also know plenty of people from Illinois, like Connor Hopkins. He knows people. We could always just.
I'm asking my boss now if he thinks we could fit a show in our jujitsu room at the gym.
How many people
How many
fit in that
people
room?
will it fit, you think?
I don't know. There's not chairs. It's just a big ass empty room with a big old sauna in it. That's like the only thing that's in it.
A few hundred people, couple hundred, like 200 people fit in there, you think?
I don't know.
You gotta
I
think
mean,
big. Gotta
It
think
might be
big.
better for the parking lot and trying to like rent a tent.
My biggest concern is if the ceilings are tall enough. That's what I don't know.
Yeah, that could be an issue too.
Hey,
You
well,
figured it.
hey, Bales has a shorty. Bales
He
has
does.
a
How big
shorty.
is the ring?
What are they, like 18 feet?
They're 18 feet, but again, Bales has one that's not so tall.
Well, he does, but if perfect scenario, 18 feet. I'll be right back.
No, I'm saying he has 16 and 18 feet wide, but he also has ones that aren't the
He
height.
said the ceiling would be a little low for top rope jumps. How many people can we seat?
Hey, let's just do like a no ring show down there. It
Well,
seemed to work to the point.
the other thing is too, though. Like I'm thinking about
I'm so funny.
the last show in Rochester, and there was nobody that there was how many last show in Rochester race? What were there? Maybe 2 or 3 jumps off the top rope.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say maybe 200 or 300 people. I was like, "What the fuck are wrong with your eyes, old man?" We had
No,
over
no, no,
400
But he's
people
not
in that
100% sure. We'll measure it tomorrow.
I mean, again, we could do like a shorter ring in there, something that's not so tall. Or again, if you find like a
I think-
event or like a rental place that has a tent that they want to just sponsor with a tent and be able to put it up and cover it that way, like that's a whole parking lot show like that. That's huge because we've had some parking lot shows up here in the cities sponsored by like MAW and Ironheart. Now, did everybody get sunburnt and that ring got super fucking hot? Yes, that's why you want to try and get a tent cover, but you can do parking lot shows if you think the weather's gonna be nice and hold out.
Oh, God, that fucking first Adventureland show we did, that ring was so hot. We used the canvas. We had canvas, not like that fucking other.
Yeah,
Mm.
the black tarp it's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah. No, look, Whitney, if you seriously can find like, and I can only speak for Madhouse. I can't speak for any of the other
Right.
places that I work with, but I can only speak for Madhouse. If you found a venue and you can help us line up some pretty good sponsors to make it, worthwhile, because it's going to cost money to get the ring and everybody there, we would do it. We ain't going to say no to a show if it can work.
Oh my god, that'll give me something to do at work tomorrow.
Yes, 2026 is the year Whitney is Madhouse.
And here's the little
I
icing.
definitely know I could get John to do some sponsoring. My boss.
Mm-hmm.
The icing on the cake would
Probably
be
get my mom's work because that's a very big part of our community.
we would figure out how to involve you as well, so you're part of the show. Help.
Yeah,
something.
it's just allow
I
her to
know a
kick me
bunch of
or
people
punch me
would
in the
come to
dick.
it.
She'll be fine with it. She'll be all about it if she could just punch or kick me in the dick. Or hit me with a chair or something. Actually, you know what? I'm sure that's probably your next
that
thing,
could
right?
be my payment. You don't even have to pay me.
I was gonna say that's the bucket list item is if Whitney can hit me with a chair.
Mhm.
Anyways, back to what I was going to say, though. Yeah, we're going to have to put some thought into our merch. We'll try to elevate. We'll try to, guys, we've been saying this forever, and we've been saying it a lot lately, but like, yeah, 2026 hopefully will be a year of we'll see some growth on the show here. We're gonna try some stuff. Try to.
Yeah, actually, what people can do is if you know anybody who's a fan of wrestling, tell them about the fucking show. Like,
Share
that's the easiest thing you can do for us.
Share it. You're not gonna get a better show anywhere. You got an old guy up there in the clouds. You got Tom and I, the two gingers. You got Whitney,
who's hot and mean. So there you go. You got Whitney. Again, she posted on social media that she's hot and mean. So her words, not mine.
I'm
But
just
the
trying
more
to.
and more
I'm
I
sick
talk
of
to her
trying
tonight,
to
the more
downplay
and more
both
I
of those
realize
things.
the
I
mean
can't
part.
help it. That's just what I am.
Yeah, whatever. Don't speak over me, you bitch. Jesus.
Fuck off.
Be you. Hey, we
I really
promised.
need you too. Yeah.
Eat shit, Tom.
Oh, hey, that's going too far. No one wants to eat that shit.
Eat shit and die is my favorite insult. It's my
You know
favorite
what? Hey,
insult.
That's a good one.
You want me to share a little family history with you?
No.
Little family story?
No,
Well, you're gonna hear it anyways. My dad was a recruiter for the Navy in the Twin Cities here, and then the other recruiter in town was the one who was talking to my mom about joining the Navy. So he set them up on a date. My mom's first words to my dad were "eat shit and die." So realistically, I was told that so many times when I was being a little shithead that I shouldn't even exist because my mom did not like my dad upon first viewing. So
Remind me to thank your mother one day.
oh well, she's dead. So
That's why I said one day.
okay. Well, you think you're going to heaven? Actually, well, I don't know where she went either. So
Anyone who created you isn't there.
damn, bitch.
Ah,
That's the most hurtful shit you could say. You know what?
Are you kidding me? Out of all the things I've ever said, that was hurtful.
That's pretty fucking hurtful. That
What's
like, whoever-
what's gonna be fucked up is if it's true.
Wow, damn, bitch.
That
Fuck.
was-
damn.
God, damn.
All right. Hey,
Wow,
we
this-
promised.
This went off the fucking rails real quick.
As it always does. We promised we would. We was promised full gear. Here's the sad part, guys. Let's watch it. It was a busy weekend. It cost money. It was a busy weekend.
It was a busy weekend, man. I had a lot of shit
I
going
was
on
sick.
this weekend.
I was sick as a dog, and I didn't even know it was on. So that's my bad. We obviously, I quickly realized because of our cruise chat that hey, this is happening, and our friends are there. And it looked like they had a blast.
She's like a fool.
We also found out that Erica and Jason and Mo and what's Mo's husband's? That guy. Dale. Sorry. They all went to an independent show there in the Denver area. So, they're doing their due diligence, going to the indie shows. So,
Yeah. Support your
helping
indies.
support the next generation of AEW, WWE, TNA, crop of groups of wrestlers and stuff. So,
Hell yeah. A couple more weeks. We got a big show in Algona. Me and Tom come hang out with us. Support the indies.
I mean, it's unfortunate that it's in Algona, but, hey, come out.
Santa Claus is coming, y'all. He's got a match. All right.
Oh, freaking sweet, dude.
Also, this Saturday, we got Survivor Series War Games, which, by the way, I'm not going to lie, when they initially announced this was happening in San Diego at the baseball stadium, I was kind of like, that sounds like a nice trip. That sounds like a good time. Take like a long weekend, go to San Diego, have some fucking burritos, hang out, go check out the show, because it's War Games too, and I would love to see that live. It looks like it's coming together well. The pictures I've seen of the construction going on in the stadium, but I'm assuming there's going to be more coming out, right? In the next on Friday, I'm sure we'll get another match or two. Maybe not. Maybe with the 2 War Games matches, this is cut down a lot. But right now, WWE has 4 matches listed that are happening Saturday night.
Well, again, we mentioned before we got on air the blood and guts stuff from AEW. That was a 2-hour show on Dynamite that was only 2 matches long. So
True, and I didn't realize that. Makes sense.
You figure with War Games or even just a traditional Survivor Series match can go pretty long depending on how long guys are involved. So in War Games, everybody just goes. Yeah, everybody just goes, and all of a sudden just gets the shit kicked out of them. So
yeah, it's good. It'll be interesting to see. Really looking at these 4 matches, There's only one name that seems out of place to me, and we'll start with that one. And I know, Whitney, you're going to probably disagree with me. But that would be Stephanie Vaquera putting that title up on the line against Nikki Bella. It just...
Love Nikki.
That's fine, but she ain't winning.
This match just doesn't need to happen, though.
Are you pounding orange juice?
Yeah, man, I've been sick all week. This is my
Listen,
OJ.
you want to know what my secret is to not getting sick?
And also, it was the only thing I had near me.
Booze, baby. This is just beer. I drink so much whiskey, man. Cure yourself from the inside out, bro.
I think we'd rather get sick every now and again than be a drunk asshole.
I do have some tequila.
Listen,
over there.
you are just an asshole, so you don't have to worry about the drunk part.
But at
Whitney.
least I'm not making out with old ladies in bar parking lots.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. I'm sure that would go over real well on your OnlyFans now, wouldn't it? All right? Shut the fuck
No,
up.
I have a husband.
Yeah,
I have a spouse. Have you ever had one of those?
no, because no one's ever loved me, okay?
We know why. We know why.
Go hello. Go hi.
Discount! Kitty. Wow, he looks like he's gotten a lot bigger.
Yeah, he's fat.
Look at him. Wait, show him again. Wait, show Lane.
Way to body shame a cat, you
This
bitch.
discount.
What is wrong with you?
Oh,
You don't know.
baby.
Oh, big boy lane. Big boy lane.
Big boy.
He's a big boy. He's a
Elliot,
good boy.
you better beef up, bud. You're
Yeah,
looking like
Elliot's got some fucking
Elliot.
competition.
Discount will whoop your ass, buddy. Look at
Elliot
him.
knows
Tiny
something
bitch.
about
Elliot's like, fucking bring it.
By the way, Lane, good to see you tonight, man.
Love you, Lane.
He said, "Good to see you."
Fucking man,
Good to
brother.
see you guys. And don't let Whitney lie to you. We make out in the parking lot too, Tom.
What parking lot we make out in? What parking lot we make out in?
Whitney.
Every fucking
What?
parking lot.
We don't even
Whitney.
ride.
Every parking lot.
We don't even go anywhere.
You
Whitney,
just
why
said
you
out
be
there
making
were
out
going
in parking
places.
lots like that? That's trash.
We don't make out in parking lots. We don't even ride places together. The only place we're at the same time as my work, the gym, when he gets off of work, and we get a little smoochy smoo is we get in our separate cars. That's it.
Hey, you
I
know
don't
what?
think Lane would lie to us.
His nickname is literally Louis Liar Lane
That's
because
her-
all he does is lie.
That's her fucking nickname.
I literally call him Louis Liar Lane. That's his name. Turn that,
That-
down.
that-
We're literally on a fucking podcast. Why would you come in here and turn on the TV?
Hey,
See,
hey,
now
hey,
you just pick it.
you don't yell
What
at
you
Lane.
want?
There's nothing to be mean to Lane about. We're literally fucking talking live, and he cranks on the TV.
Hang on, Lane. Lane.
You calm down.
Lane, if we brought a Madhouse Wrestling show down there, you think people show up?
Hell yeah, we're at.
The gym.
I-
I want to put the jujitsu.
We left that up to Whitney.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh my God, Tim would be there. The Breckenridges would
Oh,
come.
yeah.
All the gym guys would come for
Oh,
sure. They're
yeah.
all huge wrestling fans.
Speaking of Madhouse, by the way, the Extreme Grand Prix champion Death Dealer's in the chat. What's
Where's
up?
right?
Dallas at? Why is he not in here tonight? What'd you guys do to him? Piss him off?
Probably. He's probably busy getting ready for Thanksgiving, man.
Malice has had a busy week, and again, we said it last Tuesday. We don't need to get into it, but hopefully Gail's doing all right, and they're doing all right, and
We
things are
both are in super tight with the mayor. You're super.
The mayor loves us.
You're super tight with the chief of police. We've
The chief
of
we
police
have
does
that
love me.
motherfucker packed.
Chief
I'm
Wheeler
telling
is
you.
trusty. I love him.
I'm telling you, if you find the venue and you find us some sponsors,
If we could do it in
make
the
it
jiu-jitsu
happen.
room, I know John would. I could get John to do some sponsoring. I know,
Is it
and
big enough though?
I don't know. We're gonna measure it tomorrow. He said we'll measure it
I
tomorrow.
don't think it's tall enough.
He
That's the
doesn't think it'll be
problem.
tall enough for top
We
rope.
can
shit.
we can find a shorty ring. We might be able to make this work.
Hang on, I don't want to speak for Mike and Luke because they really don't like using the shorty ring if they.
No one does. But I'm
So,
just saying,
but like to the point that they may be like, yeah, it's
It
already
doesn't mean we couldn't find somewhere else. I just gotta
the
like the
parking
U of
lot.
I Extension Center is rentable, but I don't think it's big enough as far as seating people.
Yeah.
The Pillars is way too classy. They're never
I hope Luke and Mike tune in right now just so they're like, what's going on the two cut? Oh, they're booking a show in Illinois without even talking to us.
Yeah.
What else
Honestly,
do
the
you do?
Pillars is big enough, but I don't
We've
think
done a lot of booking on this
They
fucking
do, like,
show without
weddings
talking
and
to
stuff.
fucking promoters.
like,
Fuck
big
it.
weddings and stuff.
Where is it?
The Pillars is
We
one of
are
the
the promoters,
places
goddammit.
they've been. That big brick building.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
either
Really
way,
want to
hey,
take the gym because John will let you come and do it anytime.
you got your homework. You got your homework. That's what
That's the power we have as the 2 count, all right? We've literally been able to book shit. And Ace, you mentioned earlier, we've been able to book shit that should never fucking happen on a goddamn promotion. We've been able to book this shit.
Here's the deal, Whitney. We can make a double shot too. We'll come down Friday. These two guys will do some comedy.
Oh yeah, for
Next night
sure.
we'll do wrestling.
Oh my god, we could set up a comedy show at Coglan's. Tina would love that.
Oh yeah.
Tina would.
True.
They had midget wrestling at Coglan's. I
I was
wonder if
gonna
we
say
could do it at
Coglan's.
Coglan's. Coglan's will fit a couple hundred
They
people.
they get to have a shorter ring there though.
Yeah.
No, it's true though. The midget ring, the midget wrestling.
We
ring
went
is
to we went because we were gonna go like check it out just to see what's going on, and they wanted $30 a person at the door, and I was like, yeah, I'm not paying.
Which one was it
$60.
though? The micro guys, they put on a show.
I don't know. I just wasn't paying $30. If it's half the size of a person, it should have only been 15 a piece.
But
There it is.
But what's
I
funny?
know, like genuinely, I feel like you're not even like, why am I paying $30 for this?
It's funny though, man.
I
Like
can't.
their
And
ladder
when I
match.
tell you, it was a Monday night, Tuesday night. It was fucking packed.
Did they sell? I was telling these guys. I don't think you were on a couple weeks ago when we were talking about this, but there's two big. Is it okay to say midget or is it little?
Yes,
person?
just go ahead.
Two. Hey, Brad Williams been on the show. We love him. We don't want.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, we're so
So,
soft with
hey.
words these days. I can't handle it. It's
So
so
there's
ridiculous.
two like major midget wrestling places that go around. It's the micros, and then there's one other one that claims they're the original. They're the ones that go like all over the country.
I don't
But
know
there's
if
now also, we discovered, Whitney, there's also a little person women burlesque traveling show.
what?
What was it?
Yeah,
What did I
that's-
tell you guys? Wasn't it like Little Maidens or something? Yeah, it's like fucking 8 like little women that travel around and do bar shows where they just basically strip and give lap dances.
Oh,
And
That's not for
And-
wrestling. That's just stripping.
what are you fucking
Yeah,
out
basically.
about?
yeah, late fuck yeah.
Just see
Dude.
you whip the shit out of him.
Like the ad, because it was coming to Iowa. Because obviously, since I'm in Iowa all the time, you see these advertisements that pop up on like your social media. So I saw it and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I looked at their Facebook page and was like looking at pictures of shows and like, dude, they were filling venues, fucking filling venues.
Oh, look, on December 6th, they have a stand-up comedy show at Coglin's. She would totally book you guys for a comedy show. It's our
Yeah.
favorite part to go to.
Shoot for
December
spring,
6th.
shoot
Who
for
are the
spring or
comedians?
summer though.
Does it say who the comedians are? December 6th?
Travis Felt or headliner is Tim Loss with Travis Felton, Nathan Foltz, and more.
Oh, I know
Nathan Foltz. I know Nathan Foltz.
He's all right. I don't know the other two, but I
I
know
bet
Nate
you know what? I bet it's a Jer Dog gig.
it probably is. Yeah. But well, no, he doesn't normally book hosts though. He only books normally 2.
Oh.
I mean,
I don't.
if they want to pay some extra money, who knows? Who
I
knows?
cannot find anything about that damn midget wrestling thing they had there. Why is it not showing anymore? Like you had to go through like like Eventbrite or something to buy the tickets.
yeah.
It was like a legit thing.
The one that I went to is the Micro guys. They had a show on, I think, TLC at one point or one of those. They're the ones that are out of Pigeon Fort, Tennessee. They have their own building in Pigeon Fort that they do shows out of, and they've gotten so big.
Oh.
They have 2 squads that travel now.
Mini
tour.
Wrestling's All Stars is what it was called.
Yeah, I think that's the other big one.
This like
Yep. Yep, that's the other big one. Those are like the
Tiny
It was-
wrestling.
hacked.
And I say that these are the 2 because when we were getting ready for the show in Rochester a couple weeks ago, I was at Townies, Tim dropping stuff off to Tim, and there's a couple at the bar that were asking, and he was trying to sell tickets to them.
Good.
And we discovered that this couple had been at the bar that I used to do a lot of entertainment at back in the day for a lot of the stuff we did. And they were like, wait, well, if you're doing this, were you part of that midget wrestling that they had at Mickey's? And I was like, no, I was there, but I wasn't a part of it. And this is why I say, like, these 2 are like big touring things. They put on a big show. Like, it was fun. Like, the one dude came out dressed as Mario. Everybody's freaking out. They were using, like, the yellow, like, mop sign that you put on the floor to hit each other. They were using, like, 3-rung ladders, step stools as their ladders. Everything was small. It was great. But when I saw him, I was like, no, that was, like, a really shitty promotion. They advertised midget wrestling, and they brought 2 chicks that were going to do a bikini match, and then they were going to take volunteers from the crowd. They brought 1 little person, and then they brought 1 giant. And the ring, JR is the only one that knows for idea, but the ring fit in the dance floor of our bar. So it wasn't a big ring.
One.
I get introduced to the
Not
promoter.
Traven.
They came
Like
twice.
4 even more.
This promoter is now in prison. You're gonna know, JR. You're definitely gonna know. And this is why I'm like, this wasn't legit, and this was gross. Fucking Buck Zumhoff
Oh, you're kidding me.
was the promoter. I sat and had a beer with this guy, and immediately, like 10 minutes into our conversation, I'm like, this fucking guy is weird.
Did you get the skeevies from him?
Like, right, yeah, because initially it was, I got introduced by the bar owner. He's like, "You're a wrestling guy, you gotta meet him." And he's like, "You remember who I was?" And he's like, "I was Rock and Roll Buck came out," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember that from AWA, yeah." And then like 10 minutes later, after talking to him, I'm like, "Dude, this guy's fucking weird." Weird. What, like 6 years
Death Dealer.
later?
Fuck.
Yeah. So what, 6 years later, it comes out that he's fucking the last 8 years was like sexually assaulting his own daughter, who was part of the bikini match that he brought. Yeah, so he's in prison forever, I think.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully
like,
forever.
dude, just the weirdest fucking guy I've ever met in my life. Now, we also did stuff with a guy named Dale Gagne, who used to claim he was a Gagne. Also claimed he owned AWA. And I think he did actually get sued by WWE at one point. But the thing is, Dale has some legitimacy to him, too, because when he was running, he was one of the first promoters in the Midwest that gave Punk and Colt their start.
Yeah.
So I've actually had conversations with Colt about him.
Wait, is that the guy with Still Domain?
At one point, I think he had like a finger in there. And then he also was kind of the guy that got like Justin Roberts his start and got Justin to helped kind of bridge Justin into WWE. And how I met Justin Roberts, who like to this day, if I ran into him, he'll be like, "Oh, Dave from Rochester." Like he's announcing. It's weird. It's Dave. Fucking weird. Nice guy for the most part. I'll tell you guys later, but we won't talk about it.
I like how Ace is always just name dropping people like, "Oh, so and so would know."
Because it's funny to like see how this all ends up working. Because the thing is, like, Dale would tell everybody he was like an owner, he owned AEW. It's like, no, WWE owns the name, and then like you learn what wrestling promoters are like from people like that. You know what I mean? There were their ups, there were their downs.
Easy does it, their Death Dealer. All right. I mean, unless you want to be one of those names where they're dropping, like, hey, dude, guys, I know who Death Dealer is. I've seen behind the mask and the makeup. All right. Legit fellow, that guy. All right.
Hey, dealer, how about that comeback? You missed it. We were talking, being Whitney brought that up at the beginning of the show. But now that you're here, how about that comeback? Greatest comeback in Cowboy history.
I mean, it's definitely not in the history of the NFL. It's just Cowboys.
Like any other team, it probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal. It'd have been like, wow, this was a really crazy game. What a cool comeback. But the fact that it was the fucking Eagles, it was like, And that stupid fucking video of the kids punching the punching bags with all the
that was pretty fucked
Cowboys
up.
players.
Yeah, that was.
And then to see that, who was it? NBC? I don't know. Whoever aired CBS had the game. Fox had the thing at the end with the Eagles that the guys were punching on their way out. And then it turns out Clark's like niece and nephew from the Cowboys goes to that school.
Yeah.
It felt so good to see that happen to the Philadelphia Eagles. Sorry.
Well, it should though, because the Eagles. I mean, honestly, that whole town is trash. Everybody who ever has gone to a Phillies game, a Flyers game, a 76ers game, an Eagles game, or probably even the Philadelphia Union or whatever women's sports teams they have out there, probably none because it is a fucking misogynistic fucking hellhole. Probably are the worst fucking human beings of all the fucking time. So
garbage.
They breed them real shitty in Philadelphia. That's all I know.
Right. Anyways,
probably inbreeding to be real fair though too. Right. A lot of Italians.
Yeah, not wrong.
Are we making stereotypes? Are we? Maybe. Who knows?
Hey, whoa! Forget. Take that.
This is probably the nicest thing that Death Dealer's ever said to me. By the way, too. You're welcome. You're welcome. And again, you guys know how I feel about the Cowboys because I got to be down in Arlington around Christmas.
You get to be down by Arlington.
Listen, if it wasn't for family down there. I mean, honestly, actually, the town of Arlington is fine. I love the majority of that town. Rangers fans are actually pretty cool, but most of those Ranger fans, when they're going to the games, they also realize that maybe that World Series win was a bit of a fluke. But I also know that they're mostly Cowboys fans too, and there's something about the silver and blue that will just
could be worse. We could be Philly.
You could.
Anyways. So was that an overall agreement, except for Whitney, that like there's just no way in hell Nikki Bella's winning this match and should even be like in this card?
She's winning.
She's not winning.
She's winning.
You want to put some money on it?
Bet a pair of socks.
I'm poor. We have 47 kids,
Good for
and 0
you.
of them belong to me.
I was about to say, good for you.
Fucking 0 of them.
Good for you keeping your figure looking like that.
Yeah,
47 kids.
47 kids, 0 of which belong to me.
That's fair. That's fair.
And you've seen as of last week, we like to open gifts early around here, so
I mean,
that was on you guys.
in my defense,
Yeah, but we just love to see the look on Dally's face. You know, she's just so
also
damn
like
cute.
you know it's gonna calm the kid down. Let her do it. It's one gift.
One that I've had to replace with 3 new ones.
No, again, that's your problem. You didn't
Yeah,
have.
no, but like what my real problem is that I started this off saying, okay, each kid is gonna have like 5 gifts to open, and then I've ordered so much shit, and as it comes in, I'm wrapping it now. You know, and like as far as like clothing, some things get stuck together because you're not just gonna open one fucking shirt in every single package. That's ridiculous. So now I don't know what kids have how many presents, and it's like
Just keep a little extra cash in your pocket that day, and if you missed one, be like, "Hey, here's a 20."
I'll be like, hey, you were a little bit more bad than the other one. I don't know what to tell you.
There you go. I just don't like you as much.
You are definitely not my favorite. Can you tell?
Your extra gift money went to my cat.
When we have, I do have 5 stockings for the cats, and Elliot has gotten in. Elliot's gotten into all of them.
Are you serious?
Yes, Elliot is. The one
Elliot.
that- I'm shocked that it's him. He's dragged toys out of each one of them.
Hey, by the way, Kim, is there an update on the new kitty? Is she kind of
She
Coming
likes
out
Lane.
more.
She lets Lane mess with her. Does not. She has nothing to do with me.
does it kill you?
It pisses me off. It infuriates me because she's a girl. So I'm like, you should just like me. Girls stick together. I am winning Elliot over though, and I would rather have Elliot than Cardi B. So it's fine.
I mean, you've had him longer, so
Yeah,
there's
like,
been more
he's-
work there.
Well, and like I know he's hated me for a good 4 years before it wore off a little. So if it's gonna take her 4 years to like me to grow on her, then fine, whatever. I've got time.
This is how I know you're a bad person, is because if animals aren't just naturally drawn to you, you're probably a terrible fucking human being. So
Tom, literally look at this.
yeah, that's the
Oh.
one.
Everywhere.
Fangs,
And then Elliot's over there on the couch. Elsa's right up behind him.
Elliot,
Elliot Nelson.
Elsa.
As soon as Ace,
Where's Tito? Where's the
Yeah,
home?
I think Tito's the one that's in the tree. One of them's in our Christmas tree right now.
Oh, that's
I'm with
awesome.
it. Get him out of this.
As soon as Ace said, "Where are your cats?" It's like they all just came in here and just like surrounded me.
Hell yeah.
They're like, "You want us?" Fangs is definitely. I give him so much grief because he's up my butt so much, but this is how I want Elsa to be. So I need to just start being loving and sweet to Fangs. Because I'm like, Fangs, you're so annoying, but
Oh, I love a black kitty.
He's also
she's
taking away from you
so-
right now. Did you not see this?
Oh.
And extends the hand like he's gonna scratch you.
No,
Oh
that
no,
was
he would never.
that was like a hug.
Yeah, I could pick him up by his throat and he would not mess with me, honestly. Fangs is so laid back and chill. But it's funny because he's the one, he was in the pound for a year and they kept posting him on our animal shelter page. So finally I just went and adopted him because he had been there so long. And I found out that his owner passed away and like
You're so mean.
why?
It's
took me that long?
exactly. No, I'm just
I
saying
didn't
your
see
argument
it for a
about your.
whole year. I just saw it a few times.
No, I'm just saying though, your argument of you're a mean person and that you're the one that's
Oh.
like, I kept seeing it and finally I just did it. It
Well, then-
needed it home. I
Well,
did.
then with like right now, he just crawled right back up by my feet, and I'm like, his owner passed away, and there were other cats too, and the family members surrendered them all, and he was the last one that didn't get like picked.
There's
and it
Malice.
broke my heart. So there's Malice. Yeah, we've played a whole wrestling show. He has no idea what's happening. But
Stop swinging kitties.
Lane and I have decided that Fangs' owner probably like just died in his chair at home, and Fangs ate him
But
because cats will like start
Yeah,
eating. you.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they won't.
Yeah.
I
let
was
you
like,
go,
oh
more
my
than
god!
6
I
hours.
guarantee you, this cat has munched on human flesh.
So
I'm
before,
convinced that happened.
by the way, this is the
That was
only
this guy, by the way,
wrestling podcast
That's
you guys are
biting,
gonna.
so.
By the way, this is the only wrestling podcast, guys, that watching that you're gonna get where we're gonna talk wrestling, but in and out of all of that wrestling talk, we're gonna talk about other random shit and just sneak the wrestling in. So
This is why it's
You-
comedy meets wrestling, because we understand what the fuck is funny and entertaining, and then we'll throw in some extra wrestling and stuff. You
Yeah,
want a real
like-
promo? Talk to us about it, huh? Fuck WWE.
A catio question, yes.
Well, no, my question though is like, how did you two come to that conclusion? Like, what tipped you guys off that you think he actually ate?
We were just sitting in bed with him, like, because we always just feel so bad because he's always just up. Like, I will wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and he's just sitting there staring at me, right? But just looking, just staring at me, and I'm like, this is fucking weird. And then I feel guilty that he bothers me because this is how I want Elsa to act. I want her to be the one that's just obsessed with me and at my butt 24/7. But it's Fangs, and I remember just telling Lane, like, I just feel so bad. We're so mean to him, and like that's how I want a cat to act. I needed to start being more loving to him. He just creeps me out.
Well, do you think he's staring at you in the middle of the night because he's like,
Yes.
it looks delicious.
Yes. Well, and that's what I was like. I told Lane the story of how the owner passed away and stuff. And Lane's the one that previously told me that, like, he's like, I hope you know, like, when you die, if you die in this house, these cats are going to eat you. And I'm like, good. They're my babies. If Elliot's hungry, no, like, I don't care. Eat my nose off, Elliot. That doesn't faze me. And then after us having that conversation, I'm like, oh my God.
Whitney's like, that's how I want to go.
I was like, I guarantee you, if Fangs's owner died, he probably was just old and had no family here, sat in the chair for a few days, and Fangs ate him. You can't convince me this cat has not eaten human flesh. Then I got so into it. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I fucking FaceTimed my mom. I was telling my mom our theory, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Why are you calling me for this? Malice, you missed it, but Whitney's going to try to find sponsors in a venue down by her to bring a Madhouse show down there. So just so you know.
Shooting for next year. Next summer.
There might be a new town and state in 2026.
That actually would be pretty cool, though. I mean, obviously we've conquered. Y'all have, have conquered Iowa and Rochester.
Hey,
So
you're
why
part of
not?
it. You got kicked in the dick twice in our shows. You're
Yeah,
part
but
of
in
it.
Rochester,
Hey, that's the harder market, brother.
Malice, how do you know if they do that, they put them down? How do they know that they ate the flesh? Now I've got questions.
Well, the next question we're going to all answer is who's going to win the Intercontinental Championship on Saturday? Is it going to be John Cena or Dirty Dom Mysterio? I mean, fucking Dom, man. I said it last week or the week before, and it's like when he first debuted by Ray's side, and it was just like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, he's the Mysterio name, but he don't look nothing like his dad. He's like actually a bigger dude. He can't do all the high flying shit like Ray does. And then it was just, he was young, he was green, it was whatever. But fuck, when he turned during Judgment Day, and then this just since then the run. The kid is the fucking most over heel in WWE. Is that a fair statement? In the last 2 years?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's why also too. I think when it comes down to that IC, there's no reason for Cena to carry into whatever last matchup he's going to have. So I think he drops it.
100% dropping it. He is dropping that title Saturday. And Dom's going to have a win over John Cena, which is kind of cool.
It's very cool.
Which is the way it ought to be.
100%. Like I said, you didn't have to be a Cena fan. If you're a wrestling fan, you respect that career. So it has been something watching all these lasts with him. You know what I mean? Because he feels like one of those guys, like a Michaels, who's like, hey, when I say I'm done, I'm done. And he's even said, he's like, I'll come back to WWE TV, but not in this capacity. I'm not wrestling. So if he holds true to that, it will put weight on all this stuff we're seeing. I still think something bigger has to happen that last night than just him and Gunther. But that's just me.
I you know what I can see is a gauntlet. Like, so you start with Gunther, and if John Cena wins, all of a sudden then you have somebody else in the past, like an R-Truth again or whatever, like then you have somebody else, like AJ Styles comes out, like maybe Undertaker for like a tombstone. Then he all of a sudden, like, somebody else comes out, takes another, like maybe even JBL or something. Who knows? I mean, Booker T, whatever, so.
Well, the real big question right now in the wrestling world is still that Chris Jericho. Where is he going? And they're kind of right. You got the Royal Rumble in January in Saudi Arabia. It's gonna be really hard to sneak someone into that show without someone being like, "Hey, we saw Chris Jericho at the airport in Saudi Arabia." Like, it's just gonna be impossible. So if that is the case, and that's what he ends up doing, it's got to come out before the Rumble. We're running out of fucking time. So when does that happen? Does it happen Saturday at Survivor Series at War Games? Does it happen at Cena's last match that night, just in general? Is there even a December pay-per-view? I don't even remember. I'm sure there is.
There's always a premium live event.
Yeah, there's every month.
Normally it's like what, Roadblock or some stupid shit because they're not quite ready for launching.
It's a
Road to
forced
WrestleMania.
It's a forced show that they just are doing for the money. When it's like, take a break. You got the Rumble in January. That's one of your biggest shows of the year after Mania. You don't really need that show in December. But we all know that's the thing in wrestling now, right? Is you just fucking run and try to get paid as much as you can, apparently. So that's what happens, I guess. Whitney,
Guys, can I dip out so I can go play Sims?
Yes.
I'm struggling over here.
And then we got the women's match. I think is going to be good though, right? The War Games match, the teams, AJ Lee, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and it's Becky Lynch, the Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jax, and Lash Legend, which is I ain't mad. Like, that's a good name.
Well, you gotta
That's
do something.
it's a good talent to pull.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you get rid of Lash's tag team partner and you haven't done shit with her since then, it's like you gotta probably put her in something.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I mean, she's got a great look. To me, I see her and I'm like, maybe she's not. The look isn't quite as great as Jade, but she's very much comparable into like what I think everyone wished Jade would have been right out the gate. In AEW and in WWE. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, who knows, man? Maybe he goes back to W or AEW too. Never know. I don't know, man. The last picture I saw of him after working out, like, it looks like he's getting into a shape that he wouldn't feel he needs to do for AEW because he hasn't.
Yeah.
And he's been touring for how many years? So it ain't for that. So what is it? What is it for? And again, I get it. People are pissed on the cruise about it. And, like, the worst that happens is we end up with Impact and AAA, which, I'm not going to lie, some of that talent is a trade up than some of the talent we might actually end up getting. It's a mix. There's great talent everywhere. I'm be happy with whoever the fuck's on the boat because I'm on a boat with my friends.
I mean,
On
even
the
looking at
fucking ocean.
I mean, again, I got like 4 weeks of PTO starting next year. I got like almost 2 whole weeks that are going to be carrying over from this year. I got 6 weeks of vacation I got to use by end of next year. Ace, you and I have talked about like some golf events. The KPMG Women's PGA Championship is going to be held at Hazleton. I probably want to take that Friday off of that just to go to that. It's a little bit cheaper.
I'm down.
Yeah, see, there you go. I know plenty of other people too. So like now I'm like trying to fill in. And I'm looking at July because if you take the week off before SummerSlam, which is because that's the 1st and 2nd of August, that's the whole weekend of July. I'm taking off the 1st and the 6th of July because of going down to Texas for the 4th. Then that next weekend afterwards is
we got Waterloo, boys. We work in Waterloo.
I'm gonna be there for fucking like 2 days. All of a sudden, like, hey, by the way, I'm out the door again. Go fuck yourselves, everybody. So July, I'm almost not even there.
It's crazy. July's always the busiest month of the year for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like you too. I don't know about you, JR, but July is always the busiest month of the year for me. And it usually because Waterloo, 4th of July, 3M.
Yeah. I mean, again, and then you throw in the fact that we have the week leading into SummerSlam, which is, again, early August. That's huge. So now it's like the whole last week and the whole first week of July, I'm off. Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll just That's when I'm going to take most of my time off is just fucking in July. Because that's the thing. I can't take any time off in February. Like everybody else in my department at work is taking off time in February. I'm going to be the only one that's not going to be able to. So I'm like, all right. So February's off the board. Thank God. The Jericho Cruise in November. I already got my plane ticket for July anyways for down in Texas. So now I'm like, fuck it. You know, like let's have some fun, you know? And by the way, you know, when I fly, it's first class because I'm top shelf, you motherfuckers. You dirty rat bastards.
Dirty rat bastards. First class to the 7th cruise of
July 11th. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Are you really? No, that's July 11th would be the same weekend as Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes. No. He's funny.
Fucking Malice.
Oh, that's hilarious. No, but actually, Malice, I've been meaning to remind you and Luke when we start talking November next year, though, that 7th and 11th has to be crossed off because we will not be there. That's hilarious.
Sign it today, you motherfucker. Dirty bastard, you.
That's hilarious. Anyways, yeah, dude, these are stacked teams. Like, to be real honest, Lash Legends kind of the name that is obviously the up and comer in this that's going to make a name for herself. She's going to get some shine. I guarantee that. But you got AJ coming back, who, I mean, that's just she's one of the greats. That's fair to say. Charlotte Flair, fucking one of the top of the game in women's wrestling, like in real women's wrestling, right? Like that's safe to say too. I would say. Alexa Bliss. I mean, no one's ever gonna fucking tell me otherwise. That she's amazing. And then they already have 2 dates, and it's during Hall of Fame weekend and the cruise.
Son of a bitch.
And then you got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, who again, I don't see Team Becky losing. Okay.
Well, you know, that's the whole thing too. She's siding with the enemy, if you will, because Nia Jax is on that team, and we would not have seen Becky the man if it wasn't for Nia Jax breaking her nose, right? So it's interesting to see that teammate.
There's also that her and Asuka have history, so there's that as well. Yeah, see, that's the thing. And again, there doesn't have to be a whole ton of story going into this match because it's kind of, it is what it is. And again, we're very close to January, which means the road to Mania is going to kick off, and that's where we're going to really see storylines really fucking start taking shape for Mania as we go through those months. So, like, yeah, I honestly don't know who will come out winning on this one. I'm going to say the faces just because I love AJ Lee and Alexa Bliss, so I can't cheer against their team.
Yeah.
As a fan. But I mean, oh, yeah, we did. We covered it. We played the video and everything. Sorry, brother. We had a good laugh.
That's why you got to watch the whole show there, Death Dealer. Get your shit together.
Dealer's
I know you're probably working out tonight, but we're great on the headphones.
Yeah.
We talk enough.
That shit was so funny, though, him falling. I like how Mike sends me messages privately while we're doing the show.
Yeah, come on, Mike.
Makes me stop.
Where's the cojones, Mike? Just put it in the chat, dude.
Miles, I'll get back to you. He's just asking what the date is of the cruise for November. I'll send it
7th through the 11th.
There you go. 7th through. I'll send it to you here.
For sure.
I don't know.
I actually might fly down the 5th and just stay a whole day that Friday in Miami because, I mean, obviously we know how much fun South Beach can be. Also, apparently there's a NASCAR race that weekend.
Yeah, NASCAR's in town the same weekend.
But here's the thing: they're most likely to be Miami proper, so they might even come down to South Beach because.
No, I don't think so. I think they did the fucking shit in South Beach last year. Like,
Okay.
I could be wrong. Maybe they just take over the main drag where we were at and bring all the cars out one day. Either way, it just means we're gonna end up paying more for the hotel that weekend, which is fine.
It is. I mean, obviously our group chat is great as far as people are looking into that. Some of that stuff Danny mentioned, the going back to the Clinton, which I have no problem with as long as I'm not so fucking pissed drunk. But I also had the best view from the Penguin this last year. Literally out my window is South Beach. I got to see the sunrise over the ocean. If you guys have never experienced that, man, like it is a goddamn treat, man. Like in South Beach at the Penguin, and then also when I was in St. Croix, the Virgin Islands, man, like it's so great. This is damn, man. I was like, where's Whitney? Dishes dirty. Yeah, her own. Lane makes the food. She's got to go do the dishes, right? You know what I mean? So either way, but yeah, man, it's just I don't know. I'm way too excited about something that's not even happened for almost 11 months down the road now. So, but even that, we're going to be back at Hall of Fame weekend this year, guys. Hooray! Aha.
Definitely. JR, did you pick a winner? I haven't heard JR talk in like 20 minutes.
For which?
The women's.
Women's.
If it's the women's war games, I think the faces win. For the guys, I think, God, I'd love the, but it's got to be the faces to win that too, right?
Well, I don't know. So here's the teams. We got I don't know what. I mean, maybe it's because majority of the war games we've seen in WWE to this point have been very either a factions involved to a certain point or whatever. And while that is the case on the heel side of things, this kind of feels like the first time we're going to see a war games with like an uber baby face team. You know what I mean? Like fucking Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Jay and Jimmy Uso. Honestly, you take Jimmy out and you throw in I don't know, LA Knight or something, you literally have like the top of the top faces in WWE, which you don't usually see. You don't usually see all the biggest names thrown in there on these teams like that.
Well, you take out Jimmy, or yeah, I mean, if you take him out, you actually have all former WWE or Universal or World Heavyweight or whatever fuck champions and stuff. So, I mean, just saying, he doesn't fit the fucking mold of the rest of that fucking team. I mean, neither is Logan Paul, I guess, on the other side, right? Like, what's the other
that's just it. Yeah, you got Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, which I do feel like, right? And I do feel like Logan is a legit maybe add to the Vision stable there.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, I don't know. It could be just for war games, but it could also be something new for him and could be interesting. Obviously, we're not going to see Brock. See, here's the thing. Paul Heyman is that unifier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows what we see? It's a gamble on what we're going to see from now to Vegas of what could happen. It really is. A lot of wild cards that could happen.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is the best story for the men's war game is if the heels win, just because the Vision, and it does really seem like it's going to be a Logan Paul group then, just because he hasn't really fit the mold. Like ISO Speed or whatever is his only other ally, and he's not really a wrestler. So, like, it makes more sense that he should have some people around him, being those guys and Paul Heyman. So, It's not that he can't speak. It's just a matter of Paul Heyman is so much fucking better than him, speaking wise.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I mean, every time Logan Paul speaks, I just want to beat him more and more with a shovel. So there is that part.
Benoit for the win at the Rumble.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good old Benoit.
Awful.
Good old Benoit.
The Saudis would love him if nobody gets that joke.
Bonesaw.
Learn some fucking history. Yeah.
Bonesaw's ready. Mike, answer my fucking message there, bro.
Dude, first of all, you guys gotta stop doing the fucking private shit during, while we're on air. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's horseshit.
Yeah, anyways, guys, that is the card to this extent right now. Who knows? Maybe something gets added. In Friday at SmackDown before the show on Saturday. Who knows? I will admit. Thank you for answering. I will admit that I, as pumped as I am to be at Social X, as pumped that I am as to see all the boys in the locker room, as pumped as I am to see our friend Colt Cabana, I'm pretty bummed too that I'm not going to be able to be at home to watch War Games, which is one of my favorite just gimmick matches that wrestling does.
You know what? Why don't you ask Colt, by the way, when you see him on Saturday? Ask him if he wants one of us to be on his podcast. I feel like he's maybe, got a little stagnant. It might be good to have some new blood on there.
We'll help your numbers at Art of Wrestling there, Colt.
Yeah, you guys.
Dude, what's so funny, when he was in the heyday of that shit, like, dude, unless you were like a really good friend of his, like, he would never do your podcast. And like, I didn't ask him, but my old co-host did, and like got bent out of shape that he said that. He's like, it's not even like on like WWE or anything. Like, I don't know. And I'm looking at him like, he has like the biggest podcast in wrestling, like, ever. Like,
and now I think most people say that, like, Busted Open is probably the biggest wrestling podcast.
But I'm talking about like paving the way. Like, no one did it for him.
Yeah, like him
the
and
wrestling podcast became a thing because Colt did it first.
Yeah.
And by that point, it was very well established. So when dude was getting all bent out of shape, and JR, you know who I'm talking about, it was like, dude, shut up. This is why people don't like you, man. Like, you don't even get it. Like, that guy's a big deal. He has every fucking right to tell us to fuck off. Like,
well, yeah.
I don't even know why you asked him. I could have told you he would have said no. Which is why that day that he let us leave the 2 count sign on his table shocked me. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, okay.
Again, like, Colt Cabana is one of the fucking realest human beings you'll ever meet in this business.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Great. I'm pumped. I hope the weather doesn't affect everything for us and him, and I do get to see him. It'll be seen him and been around him so many fucking times. It'll be the first time I actually like call him to the ring, so that'd be fun. But yeah, man.
Absolutely, dude. I'm looking forward. I'm working the bar on Saturday, so if I watch War Games, Survivor Series War Games, I probably won't see it until maybe late Sunday. I don't know. I'm supposed to have some plans on Sunday, so we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm still looking forward to it. If anything, maybe I'll take a Monday off of trivia or whatever, and I'll just go, watch Raw along with Survivor Series at the same time. Who knows?
I mean, dude, it always happens. Like, well, what show were we at? The Cena heel turn. We were at a show in Algona. Like, we didn't get to see it. We saw it on a cell phone.
Yeah. There's so many times where we were at the VFW. Somebody had it downstairs, and I'm like, God damn it! Like, because we've said this plenty of times to guys like Jason Prentice, and again, this is part of what he knows what he's done. Like, he lines up, and it's not the fault. The Kasuth County Fair always seems to fall on SummerSlam weekend. He knows we won't be there next year, but it's a daytime show, which is fine. But then,
there's a good There's a good chance he won't run that show if it's the same time because he might want to go to SummerSlam too.
Well, and that's again,
And
we
a
don't
lot
know
of the
what
boys and girls might be at SummerSlam too.
Yeah, we don't know what the plan is for everybody. Like that week leading into it, we've talked plenty about.
I'll tell you this. I know because I heard this the day of the Rochester show, like the after party and after the show. A few people, and Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but a few people came up to me and they're like, "Hey, we hear that Madhouse might run a show in like August in the cities." And I was like, "Who the fuck told you that?" That guy, and they're pointing at Mike or Luke, and I'm like, "Oh, maybe that."
Well,
I don't know. So I don't know what those two have up their fucking sleeve right now, but they were telling people, because I had like 3 different people come up to me that I was like, "Why are you talking about it? You shouldn't even know about that. Like, that's not something no one's talked about that publicly. Like, what are you fucking talking about?"
I know like the Raw beforehand is not normally in the same city, but there is a possibility, depending on like the link schedule, they might want to just have Target Center booked out for the whole fucking week.
Yeah.
Do Raw, NXT, whatever from the Target Center, or NXT could be going back to Armory that weekend or that Tuesday. And we all know there's gonna be plenty of independent shows between either St. Paul, Minneapolis, or the suburbs and shit like that. I mean, hell, there's plenty of venues even around where I live that if somebody wanted to just call up a fucking like, "Hey, I see you have a venue for lease. What's like a week worth of lease price? Can we just run some fucking shows and like throw some beers at people? Like, hey, here you go. Fucking let's have a show." There's plenty of that kind of shit that can be happening that weekend. We don't know what the indies are gonna want to do and where they're all gonna be at.
Pop-up show, right?
Fucking, I mean, I work at a venue in Northeast. We could literally throw one in the fucking. We throw a ring in the back lot and just have some shows. There, I mean, a bar down the street that kind of sucks, but they've also done live events in their back parking lot. 1029. Darren Corbin's done a lot of their shows, so it's not the worst venue.
Shout out Darren Corbin. We're gonna get him back on. We're about due for the yearly Darren Corbin check-in on the 2 count. He agreed when I saw him the other week.
Dude, so I'm digging that. I'm digging that faction, man. The sold out. Literally sold out. Oh,
sold out. You know who's not digging that faction probably is the Death Deal in here because Corbin's got something he wants.
Well, he's also got maybe something that Tim Nello wants. That Grand Prix championship or title can be anything that he wants to go for.
I'm pretty sure I know which title dealer wants. We'll see. 2026 is gonna be a big year for everybody, man. Madhouse is gonna be great. Absolute's gonna be amazing. CW is gonna be a whole new era kicking off, and that's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's 20 and who else?
How's it gonna be being commissioner and ring announcer at CEW, dude?
I tell you what, fucking card is full. Card is full for 2026 already, boys and girls. We'll see. We'll see. The powers to be. I may be a commissioner, but man, I'm not the top of the top. There are people above me there, and I still have to listen to some of that shit. So there's a lot to talk about of what may happen in 2026. All I know is good things. Fuck it, right? Wrestling's awesome. Hell yeah, it is.
It is a crazy world that we live in. That I get paid not only to do comedy, but I get paid to do commentary for Absolute. The fact that people actually pay me to have my voice on whatever they fucking want is ridiculous. Like, JR's done some voiceover work, but I cannot believe that people pay me to do commentary. I mean, it's still fucking weird that I get up on stage and even tell fucking the yucks and shit. So
the yucks. And also just
even JR's amazed by it. Look at this fucking face. Look at that face of amazement. He can't believe it either.
If anybody anybody who's been to a Rochester show for Madhouse, and honestly, I think we've done it for a few of the shows, maybe not at Rochester. I can't remember. You may have to remind me, JR, but like if you've been, we have a 5-minute intro that will play us into bell time at the Madhouse shows. And I mean, like, fucking JR does such a fucking good job with those things to get the crowd. So, like, people were fucking loving it at the show this last time. And the fact that we're making them themed with whatever.
It's so much fun for me to do it, too.
And that's just the thing. Like, I hope you do feel like you're a part of the team because you definitely are. Fuck, that night, JR was bell ringer. He was the official. He was the timekeeper at the show in Rochester. So he definitely is a part of the locker room. Yeah, you guys are definitely part of that locker room. But, like, I just hope you know, though, like, I'm not good at that. You know that when we worked in radio together, you know, audio editing was never my strongest point. But I can come up with ideas. And I threw an idea to you, and you fucking put that shit into, like, existence. And that's why we do it at every show now, because it's so great. It's such an awesome thing. And that's all you, brother. So I thank you for that.
Well, it's me and my pal AI in some instances.
Dude, you better lay off that shit, brother. Come on,
Can't do it. I can't do it.
People are starting
in.
to crack down on the AI shit. Dude, you see,
they're not.
fucking at some cons, they're kicking people out who are there with anything AI. Like, they won't let them fucking be there and sell their shit. They're like, nah, get out.
What are you gonna do, though, man?
You're seeing it, dude. There's some wrestling talent they're starting to fucking get vocal about it. And they're like, fucking stop with the AI shit. You're in the locker room, too.
So here's the thing, though. It's just like anything, right? It's like they don't want somebody that's not trained to come into the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like with comedy. We prefer that it's not some dumbass that's never been on stage before going, yeah, I can do 30 minutes.
Always.
I don't want to be a dick, but I've learned how to get the AI to kind of do what I want it to do. So it's the same kind of thing. If you got somebody who has no idea what they're doing with it, and I mean, it's like, okay, it's going to sound like crap. I mean, the first part of it, I don't know if you even heard it or remember it. I got it to sound just like fucking Sammy Hagar with Van Halen.
With which one?
That first chunk where I'm talking about stuff.
Okay.
That's that first chunk with the guitar and couple of verses. That's AI. Go back and listen to it, and it's literally.
That song you mean with the whole? Yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning.
No, I knew that one was.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't act like it.
No, I knew that one was, but it was the other two songs that we were kind of like.
Oh yeah.
But the funniest thing, because you were at the show before this, the last Rochester show where we debuted the new Madhouse theme song, and JR did the whole "Everyone Please Stand," and like he was about to do the national anthem, and then it played that fucking song, and everybody just stood for a minute looking around like,
the fuck is going on?
Like, that was in it again, the original for this last show, and Luke was the one that was like, I don't know if we should fucking clown the fans again like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Luke Buzzkill. Fuck Luke.
But then Luke was also like, I don't really like that song anyways. I don't want to use it anymore.
What a buzzkill.
It was funny. I mean, if you were there that first time we did it, it was hilarious. Dude, it was hilarious. Like, I literally was behind the curtain peeking out like, everybody's still standing.
Oh, yeah, they all hated it, man. It was.
They were like that's the thing. It's a few of them look like they were kind of pissed about it. Like,
hey, why the fuck am I standing then? I don't know, jackasses.
I very much enjoyed it. It was good.
Very good. Fuck all those dummies. You know what I mean?
Well, I wouldn't go be that harsh, Tom.
They're dummies.
They're people.
They always have been. They always will be.
They're there to enjoy their time at the show.
They're dummies.
They're dummies.
And it's just like Andy Kaufman. It's just like Andy Kaufman would have done to him, except on a kinder level.
Sort of.
This is what I was trying to do just before we leave for the evening. Death Dealer brought it up. We'll play the full circle. I couldn't get it in like a big screen. Sorry, everybody. I just like that he fucking look right there. That fucking spot.
That's what did it to me right there.
Oh, I love it. Right there, Paul. Right there. You see that, Paul? Look
at that.
Look.
That's it right there. Be careful of that shit.
You see that shit right there, guys? Braun's just like, what the fuck is it? Fucking Drew McIntyre's like, I got you. Breaker's just like,
Breaker's like, Reed? Reed what?
Dude, I'm still not on Team Braun Breaker, and I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Sorry, everybody.
Here's what they need to do. No joke. Is they just need to figure out how to get the tag team titles on them, and they'll be fine. Somebody had
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe a little seeped out and made it slippery.
Oh no,
Jesus, JR.
that's so bad. Oh no.
Well, somebody's going to hell.
Yeah, all of us. It's happening. It's happening.
Wasn't
You
there
guys,
the first time.
right? You guys got anything going on? You wanna talk
Fuck
about? You
no.
wanna promote?
December 13th, Algona. Absolutely.
yeah.
I'm
right.
trying to get some stuff on the calendar for comedy wise come the new year, but right
No,
now
New
the only
I was gonna just say
Lined
New
up
Year's
is,
Eve gigs at all, guys.
no, I'm gonna be working the bar, dude. I make so much money working the fucking bar. It's sometimes not even worth traveling. I'll just work the bar and make some fucking money.
This will be the first time since 2011 I haven't been doing a New Year's Eve gig.
The second through the seventh year I was doing comedy, I was doing New Year's shows, which is not what you're supposed to be doing. You should second year comics should not be booking fucking New Year's shows, but it worked. And now I also have lost kind of some of the thrill because since COVID, I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't mind going out and doing stuff, but the thing is, it's like when some of the bookers stopped, some of the venues also stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and Tom can attest to this, and Ace, it's the same thing with wrestling promoters. You have a shitty wrestling promoter, a shitty booker, you don't want to work for him.
Yeah.
And it's not just you, but it takes a while for everybody to filter through and go, yeah, I ain't working for that fuck. But it's real. Well, but dude, it's real.
No, I'm sorry. No, I was saying son of a bitch to Mouse with this comment.
Oh,
Work.
well, he doesn't make out at work.
I wasn't working that night where I met her.
It was his off night at his employer's public house.
Wow, you son of a bitch.
Whatever.
That's the truth.
JR, I'm going to stab you. Fuck you.
All I'm doing is
Hey. Only if it's on camera.
Oh yeah, we got to get the clicks.
Yeah, we need the views.
That's true. We'll put on TikTok for everybody. Or whatever.
The
We got
next
views over there.
YouTube video from the 2 count, just the headline is just shanked. Not the wrestler.
Yeah, right.
Oh, for God's sake.
No, it's very fair though. It's very fair. Honestly, though, I do miss doing comedy on New Year's, but sometimes it's exhausting, especially if it's like an early show and then you get all the drunks coming in late or vice versa. Like sometimes the early show, they get fucking plastered thinking they're gonna make it to New Year's. I'm like, you ain't never gonna make that shit, dude. Like you are already this fucked up and it's fucking a 7:00 show, dude. You ain't never fucking making it. So by the way, JR, I gotta ask you a question about some Rochester stuff going on. So
it's funny because I was, and I don't know.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, I can tell you on air. I don't care.
I don't know what you're going to ask him, but
I got a pretty good idea.
With JR, when JR was talking about bookers and venues ending, and I was like, yeah, it seems like that's happening a lot. And I know, a place here closed that it was really the only true comedy place.
Yeah.
And I now see that something else is going on in that room that it's just like, it's never going to work. You're fucking trying to do like 3 things in one. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
All right. I'll bring it up then. Prescribed Laughter Comedy Club. What do we think? What are we thinking of this? Did anybody talk to Mark?
Yeah, actually, yeah. He actually bought all of Mark's furniture.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah. So
see, that's the thing. I know who's technically involved with it, and I don't
Yeah.
want to like say like, hey, I'm willing to get booked as long as it's not cool with Mark, because Mark's the original guy, the OG as far
Literally,
as getting people
yeah.
in Rochester. So,
literally, Tom, Mark got absolutely tired of dealing with that hotel.
of course, why wouldn't you?
And
It's been the time I worked there. It's been 3 different fucking hotels. So
Yeah. The thing is, good luck to Bobby Bookings.
mhm,
He's going to need it.
correct.
I mean, because Mark knew what he was doing for God, close to 20 years. The only thing that made him sad was that this was going to be his 20-year anniversary of Goonies, and he didn't get to do the 20th year.
Mm.
That's the only thing that made him sad. Otherwise, he could give. I mean, literally, he's just done.
Yeah.
I literally talked with him last week, and I talked with him last week because one of his favorite open micers sent a happy birthday message to Scott Hansen, who's been dead for 3 years, on Facebook, and I had to take a
Wait. Did they send it to Scott Hansen thinking he was still alive, or was this
Yeah.
like a bit?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Scott. You know how it is. Anyway, so I took a screenshot of it, sent it to Mark, and said, "Jesus, I hope you're doing well."
Wait, was that Jeff?
All of your folk. No, it wasn't Jeff. All of your folk are still there for you, and he just texted back laughing.
Well,
But
so I remember that original location though. Like I think I asked Mark one time. I was like, "Hey, the men's restroom that was upstairs, like there's that mural that was in there. Was that Scott Hansen?" And he said, "No, it was just like a random." I'm like, it was just a fat comic up on stage where it was like it looks exactly like Scott Hansen to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's funny.
but yeah, I mean, honestly, good luck to him. If you can get booked there, Tom, and get work. Good. I don't think I'm going to do it because from the looks of it, he's not doing like a regular show. He's doing let's book 6 people.
Ooh.
And I don't want any part of those things.
And he's also adding like DJs and like other shit to it.
Yeah. Showcase.
And honestly, like, I know the promotion because they do a lot of like fucking like hip hop shows and shit around town every once in a while. I could not tell you how any of those shows have ever been because I know no one who's ever gone to any of them.
Yeah.
They've been, a couple of them have been like decent names. I mean, decent names from back in the day, like fucking like Bubba Sparks or somebody, you know what I mean? But like, I saw the flyer, and I know, Funches was pushing it, and I know he's funny, he's great, and he's from around here, so that's a good name to have leading the fucking charge for it. But I also was kind of like, I wonder who they're gonna like. How deep's the booking gonna go? You know.
Well, and
if it's
plenty of different people, so who knows?
Well, here's the thing: if it's like anything else that I've seen him do, it's going to be the same people after about 4 go rounds.
Well, and the other thing too that's hard in this town, and I would imagine this had a little bit to do with Mark, especially the open mic night, and why he kind of just stopped it. Is there's a lot more going on in Rochester right now than there used to be.
Well, yeah, that's true. And one of the other things was that one of the other comics decided to do an open mic on Thursday nights also.
Which one's that? Because I know the Binkies.
Yeah, the Whistle Binkies one.
Oh, that's Wednesdays.
Well, it was on Thursdays, and so those people would just not come. I wasn't invited. So literally, I was not involved with the open mic for the past 3 years.
Yeah. And then
running it.
Well, and then you have like Bull's Beer House, which shout out to those guys. They're a Madhouse sponsor.
Yep.
Awesome. And shout out to our boy Goobs, which we should probably have Goobs on the show sometime.
Yeah.
Fucking love Goobs. And he's been a giant supporter of Madhouse. I know he does like a once a month Friday night show over there.
He also does down in Lanesboro. They do that show.
Does the Lanesboro show. He'll throw some stuff down at the Eagles Club every few months. And that's just him. There's that other gal in town
Yep.
who's doing shows around it. Like It just seems like there's so much comedy going on around here lately.
That's what happened, man. I mean, Rochester is getting bigger and bigger, but also seems to be always like a limit to what people in that town will go and do. So
Well, that and
there might be
things
more
just
and more
fizzle
things.
out. Things just fizzle. Like people just get tired. Yeah, like, oh yeah, this is the hot thing. 3 months later, we're tired of it.
See, the big thing about Rochester is for a lot of people, and this goes back to when we were working in Radio Ace. The population of Rochester turns over about once every 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Even but numbers wise. And so a lot of those folks that come to Rochester from outside of this area consider themselves, because of the distance, and it's a short distance really from Rochester to the Twin Cities, they consider themselves to be in a suburb of the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
The people that are coming from the East Coast, they do, because it takes them 90 minutes to get from wherever to fucking wherever there. And 90 minutes here it's the same thing. Even though it's a further distance, it's the time.
And I'm like, dude, I don't even want to drive down Broadway to the south end of town because it's gonna
exactly.
take forever.
But the thing is, all of these folks think that, oh, well, we're just going to run up to the cities and go to Acme or House of Comedy rather than support comedy down there. So most of the people that were going to Goonies were local folk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and again, and JR, this town's just hard. This is a hard sell town. People bitch that there's nothing to do in Rochester. I love how the end of this show turned into we're going to rant about the town that I live in, JR used to live in, and Tom visits.
Don't get me wrong.
I drive through sometimes to go to all the shows.
I made a nice long post after the show last week, and in it I said, I'm like, I've been involved in live events in this town for 20 years now. It's never been easy, and it still isn't easy. But it's pulling teeth, man. Like, again, I've done some stuff and been involved in some stuff where it's like, this should be a hit. This is everything you guys keep asking for. And then the night comes and no one comes because it's fucking $20. Well, hey, guess what? Shit doesn't work for free. Like, you wanted this. We had to pay to get things here or get talent here and make it happen. You now have to pay to come so we can pay them. Like, it's a circle. Like, this is how this works. And I will be completely honest. And all the bar gigs, all the other things, like, really in those days, like the MMA and boxing shows were the bigger events I was a part of.
Yeah.
And ever since then, with the exception of a couple things that I do that are branded city events, which, by the way, if you're in the Rochester area, New Year's Eve, the Mayo Civic Center, I will be there for your family New Year's Eve party. Woo! And I think it's February 4th and 5th, right? Super Bowl weekend. Friday, Saturday night, come on down to Social Ice and watch me freeze my ass off while I hype up a crowd with a DJ.
Hooray.
Cash money. But the thing is, aside from those events, what we did with Madhouse that last show is the heaviest attended thing that I've put my blood and sweat into over 20 years. Over 20 years. When you think about that, it shouldn't be. Over 20 years of events in Rochester.
What do you mean by blood? Did you get a paper cut on the way to the fucking venue or what?
No, my nose got really dry when I blew it. There's a little bit of blood on it.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's fun. We make jokes, but in all seriousness, it's like, dude, I've been a part of things in this town that it's like, this should have been a fucking hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then when and then I've been a part of things where it was a hit and it went well, but it came with resistance. You know what I mean? I was part of that prof show that happened down here that a certain part of the community decided they wanted to try to stop it because, well, he used to have a DJ that sexually assaulted minors. Okay, yeah, used to. The guy got fired 8 years ago. Well, he made some off-color comments on Twitter 5 years ago that are degrading to women. Yeah, you're right. And that's shitty, and he sucks for that. But at the end of the day, if people are buying tickets, who are you to say it can't happen? And that's the thing, 2,000 people still came.
Here's the thing, though. You're right about that. But there is a certain segment of the population that goes out of their way to find something wrong to bitch about. And
Well,
those
and
people should stay the fuck home and shut their fucking mouths and let people live.
well, and the thing with this wasn't necessarily that. It was more of a someone else who puts on live shows around town,
Oh yeah.
and I think was a little upset that something to that scale was happening and it wasn't there, so they had to find a way. Because the next night we did the same thing, and we had Heatbox. God, I can't. They're from the Twin Cities. They're a local band. It's got a weird name. They're got a good
Roasting the
following.
Pussycats.
Yeah, those guys. And then Mark Rebier, who, if you don't know who Mark Rebier is,
Oh yeah.
huge YouTuber guy, does the shit in the bro, make crazy songs. Which, again, that one had like 3,500 people came to the fairgrounds for that one, and it was a huge success. But it all came, again, with resistance. Or, on the other hand, people just don't come. And it's a tough, and that Mark over at Goonies, God bless him, especially the first location, he was making noise in this town that needed to be made for a long time, and no one did.
Yeah.
And I'll always be grateful to Mark, because that little period of me doing any stand-up, and JR, you were there,
Yeah.
that guy couldn't have been any fucking nicer to me and supportive to me. And I mean, the third time I ever was on a mic as a comedian, hey, just do like 7 minutes instead of the 3. Like, what? I'm fucking 7 minutes. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? But he also knew, oh, well, I'm a radio guy. I can talk.
Yeah.
So he wasn't worried, and he was always been kind. So, like, he did something huge in this community, comedy-wise, and it is sad. 20 years would have been amazing.
Yeah.
It really would have. But this shit, well, the hotel, but aside from that, shit Rochester, man. Rochester and the shit that goes down. Because honestly, I wish he would have never had to leave that first location. I wish they would have just fucking let him be and let him do his thing and not hassle him or whatever. And just, that was it was meant to be that.
Well, realistically, them leaving downtown Rochester, I mean, and I've only been there, more and more recently, but after they left that downtown location, it felt like downtown Rochester kind of fucked. Like, got fucked. Like,
after COVID,
things, we never after COVID. The second location for Goonies was fine. I didn't mind Crooked Pint. It was actually kind of fun and kind of interesting here and there for the most part. But comedy wise though too, like Rochester should really be a place of that. I literally posted some of that. Colin Diet also posted the other day, shared as a story as far as people who provide laughter are vital parts of our lives, and whether it be wrestling, comedy, through the movies or whatever, if they provide laughter, man, they are a vital part of your life. And you see that a lot with medicine though too. Patch Adams was not really a lie. Like, that was a story based on real life, but you need laughter. If you are laughing, you're smiling, and if you're smiling, you generally have more endorphins, you feel better, and that does help with the healing process. So, I mean, again, I kind of hope that the next comedy club that goes in the hotel can make it work. But I mean, it's a hardcore fingers crossed on that one, guys, because I don't know, man. Like, it's really tough.
Yeah,
you got to do it working with you, not against you. And I feel like Mark felt a lot of times he was being worked against with that hotel management. So,
well, and it's hard too, because at least at Magoons and Goonies, the restaurant was his, right? JR, for the most part.
Downtown, yes. Downtown, it was all him.
So he was getting his pay from that, and the thing about that, it was a cool little bar, even when there wasn't comedy.
Yeah,
and the food was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
the food was delicious. I loved eating there.
It was real good.
It really had everything going for it, and again, it just had that feel, right? It had that feel of like, I'm in a comedy club.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shit comedy club. I remember fucking taking shots of tequila out back before open mic with JR. Like, why am I doing this? Why'd you make me do this?
Shut up and do it.
Why didn't you record it? It went well. Nah, dude. I didn't realize it was gonna be 20 years, man. That fucking blows, because God, I remember when he opened it. man, was that place fun, dude? And it was always packed on the weekends. He always
Yeah.
sold. Always.
Well, and the best thing was when they had the Thursdays on First, and we had open mic on Thursday.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because then everybody came in, and that made that open mic just freaking golden.
Dude, we had full rooms for open mic.
Yeah, and I was
We had
gonna
a
say,
full crowd.
yeah, you'd have not only the full room there, but all those people who went to that. And there's only a couple times I went down to the original spot there, but for those open mics. But I mean, I know one time in particular, I literally ended up going over to Kathy's with JR and Chris Anderson and Fisher and like a whole bunch of people. But the crowd from Goonies would wander with you.
They
and
would,
go
they would follow us. So they used to.
Again,
Yeah,
that kind of keeps up the economy. Like that's why it really just sucks when, especially like the Mayo Clinic wants to just buy all these varies. Like you can't just force things out. Like you need to have bars, you need to have restaurants, you need to have events.
Dude,
You need to have
places for people to
entertainment.
congregate. Yeah,
They legitimately at the last city council meeting had a vote on if they were going to tear that shit down. The original Goonies.
I don't know if they can.
There was something about
I
it
know,
that
like,
they were voting on it.
It wasn't. I think it's National Historic Site because it used to be the Olmsted County Bank.
Something like that, but there was something it was heavily being considered about tearing it all down. And let's be honest,
another fucking part of the clinic.
well, and that's just it. Let's be honest. How far does a historic status go when you're talking to Mother Mayo?
Yeah.
And I mean, like today, it was in the news that they laid out like the next 20-year plan for the city.
So
why does a medical facility have a plan for the city? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
we want to talk about Mayo Clinic. So
I mean, maybe we shouldn't. I don't know.
we probably shouldn't, but
We all
whatever.
are-
I'm gonna just say that there used to be that strip club in Cannon Falls,
Oh yeah,
and the
Oh, wow.
reason that it is no longer there is because Mayo Clinic had input into the design, and surprisingly, the new off ramp was put right where that strip club was.
yep.
Yeah.
Can't have the patients looking across the highway at fucking Class Act.
That's why the closest strip club to there off of 52 is King of Diamonds, which is still not really off of 52. You got to go Emma Grove Heights.
Like literally, if you want to go to a strip club from Rochester, you have two choices. You go
You go to
north to
Austin.
King of Diamonds. I don't even know if that's open anymore.
I thought
JR,
that
to be
shitty one was.
honest.
I'll be honest with you. The last time I went to that club was when I had booked Benny Quash and Stephen Tovar at the VFW down in Austin, and the fuckers canceled the show and didn't tell us.
Oh,
And I made a big stink and said, "You got to still pay us." So then we're down there, and we got time to kill, and these guys got money in their pockets now, right? So you can go over and hang out and have drinks at the strip club, and it was just the
It's gross.
scuzziest
It's gross.
fucking.
oh, they went
I
there
mean,
like way
Those are
back.
three guys I love partying with, by the way. Benny Quash was one of my favorite dudes working with at the second location of Goonies. And then you and Tovar, I mean, you guys are brothers. So like
Yeah.
I would have loved to have been the fourth guy on that fucking party wheel. I ain't gonna lie, man.
dude.
Dude,
I was totally man.
no, it's either you go north to King of Diamonds or you go like an hour to
Lacrosse?
kind of over the border, not Lacrosse, but like over in Wisconsin and like the boonies right over the border. There's another one.
There's always a couple of those border towns in Wisconsin. that have
Yeah,
stuff like
and
it.
they're all the
There's one that's across the street from Winona that you got to be careful because it's a biker
a
club.
biker strip club.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh,
I
so
love
you gotta be
those.
like a member to go in there or some shit.
I did a show with
there we go.
Dan Bublitz actually once in fucking not Madison, Waseca, Wisconsin, and I love Dan. You know, he's a true friend. And one thing he's always brought up is he loves going to strip clubs because that's the only bar that you know that you'll never see kids at. I'm like, that's a good fucking point. If you do, 'cause, like that's the thing. I like to drink. Clearly, obviously, I've already had 4 beers during our podcast tonight. But the reality is, like, I also don't want to see kids at a bar. I hate the idea, but like some parents are just adamant, like, I'm going to bring my child with me. It's like, it's 10 o'clock. You should go home and put them in the fucking bed, and you shouldn't be here either. But it happens still. But
In Wisconsin, you can see them.
That's
Well,
crazy.
and that's the thing too. So
They have-
like,
they have that's part of the benefits is daycare.
yeah,
Right?
but the that strip club in Wasika, it was an interesting clientele because it was bikers, it was guys who looked like they were hard. I'm like, you guys aren't really hard. Like, I know the bikers. I'm like, I didn't know them, but like, I recognize that group as far as like guys I can handle and stuff like that. But like,
oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into it, but like, yeah, I have some strip club stories. One of them's Waterloo, Iowa. of all places.
yeah,
Anyways, guys, hey, if you want to see me, I will be in Sumner, Iowa, Social Experiment Wrestling Thanksgiving Extravaganza. Hopefully, my fucking voice is better by Saturday. Doors at 6, 7 o'clock bell time. Come see. We got the Social X crew, and we got Mr. Colt Cabana coming down. Weather pending on everything, but yeah, come hang out.
Should the weather be fine, it'll just be cold.
Probably
Yeah, I
gonna be-
hope so.
Trust me. Anyway, all of you watching, we appreciate you very much. Thank you. Please tell a friend. We're trying to get 4 or 5 more people every week. That's all we're looking for.
Hey, every
4 or
week. I
5
like
more.
that.
4 or 5 more people every
Later,
week.
Dan. Have a good Thanksgiving, brother.
Have a great
Have
Thanksgiving
good
and a
one.
great time at
Enjoy
the
your
show,
show
Dan.
tomorrow.
All right, everybody. Bye.